live. Hello and welcome back to another episode
Hello.
of Candlekeep Mysteries, the seal pages of Verglas. We are the Rollers of Fate. I am Mo, and sitting beside me is the fantastic, beautiful Cisco Blanco.
Yo, thank you guys for being there.
Yep, we are your DMs for today, and once again trying to slither their way to success are our dead Yuan-Ti in the campaign canon are the players. We have Mark, Luke, Joey, and Andy. I've pointed in the wrong directions completely, but sure. Ross and Lucky will hopefully be back with us next week, so we'll hopefully have full party next week. But until then, let's continue to see what happens today. So, guys, today we're going to have a little quick session of Hangman. The rules are for this is you have, as a group, 11 failures attempt. After 11 failures, you fail the game. Each player can only have one guess. If it's wrong, they are out of the game. You can as you go along, you say letters, not the word. So if there's a, for example, is in the thing, if you rather than saying, oh, is there an is, you need to give me the letter S and letter I. So give me the letters, and then if you want to have a guess, then you just say in the start of your turn, and whoever gets the answer right gets 2 inspiration. Whoa! I know. Here it goes. We're throwing them out there. Okay. So if you guys look at your roll 20, I am about to. Oh no, Cisco, did you? No, you didn't delete anything. I'm looking at the wrong thing. Sorry. Okay. So. Okay. What am I doing? Firstly, I am revealing. No, definitely not that. You will see now there at the bottom there is a green line with gaps to determine how many letters are in each of the words.
Woo.
See it? It's pretty long. So
That's what she said. I'm sorry. It was an easy.
I know.
I'm genuinely sorry. That was too easy.
That's too easy. Anyway, so we're gonna
Nice.
determine who
Lucky
goes
her.
who goes for the thing with initiative. So roll a d20, and each of your initiative bonus is 0, because well, just to be fair. So let me bring your where are you turn order. All right, so Yago got 11. Errol's got 12. Wait, what?
Oh, I got 10 as well, right? Yeah.
Oh, that was your charisma bonus. Sorry, my bad. I saw on the first roll. 10. Maz got 10. And who? 11? Who's?
Yeah, and I think
that?
Andy got 17.
Oh, 17.
I got-
Sorry. Yep.
I got 17.
You got the highest. All right. You guys who got both 10, roll d20 again, just to see who got.
No, Luke can go first.
Oh, okay.
I already have to burn 4 inspiration. I don't want extra.
Okay. All right. So Bruce. I mean, no Bruce. Andy, go ahead. First letter.
First letter. A. Letter A.
A. Yes. Well, I would. Let me just see. All right. Cool. You'll see it change. Hopefully, if I don't get this wrong. I think I've already got it wrong. In a second. God. Why did you have to pick with A? Curse you. It's fine.
Always start with the vowels, gents.
No, that was a mistake. Boom.
I mean,
There we go.
I have a different rule that just makes more sense, but okay.
All right. Who's next? Joey. Go ahead.
All right, and I'm gonna say E.
E.
as in yep, E. Yep.
God, E.
EA.
E. A.
Right, so I may need to rethink my strategy because as a reader of Sherlock Holmes novels, and by that I mean I remember this one thing once. I know that E is the most common letter of the alphabet, and that was going to be my first guess.
Well, there's only one E in here. Luke, you're up.
Oh god.
Go with what you know and say L.
L. You know what? There is L's.
L's plural.
Plural. Oh.
L's plural bitchin'.
All
And
right.
I'm gonna be like so concerned, but like so weirded out whenever I look at my old notepad because I decided to like do the alphabet on the back. I'm gonna like open this up one day and just wonder what the fuck was going on.
Yes. Well, now it's Mark, your turn. You guess only on your turn. All right. So you either choose a letter or you say the answer. Okay, go ahead.
B.
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 Wow. Okay. There is a line cause you failed.
Oh
And I
no!
prepare the hangman. All right. So that's one try for the group. Back to top of the round. Andy.
Let's go with W. Let's think out the box. W.
W. Well, good thinking outside the box. Because you failed.
Oh no!
All right.
Ah!
Harold. Oh well. Sorry, Joey. I keep looking at the character thing. So.
I'm
Method
gonna
acting.
say O, as in open.
Woo! I know. That's a good idea. Let's get that out of the way and see if there's an O in there. You know what? There is. Uh, who is
Hello.
after Joey?
That would be Luke.
Go ahead, Luke. Give me your next letter.
I will say I.
An I. For an I. Okay. There are. Did I spell that right? Yeah.
Did you put the O's in?
I have. You'll see him in a second. Sorry, I'm just.
Ah, right. Okay, cool.
I was just trying to slowly speed up the process as well. Nope, that's wrong. Oh, what do I do? Nope, nope, there you go. Yep. And I think that's all the I's and O's. Okay.
Oh, there it is.
Okay. This is looking
Yep.
a bit better now.
Yeah, looking pretty good. All right, so that's Mark's turn. Go ahead.
C.
Oh, sorry, what?
The C. The
I see. You see.
Curly-
We all
curly K.
see a C. There is a C.
Ooh.
A singular C.
A single C. Who's after? Yeah,
capital
back to
one.
Andy.
I'm going to go with G.
A G.
Gee whiz.
Gee
Gee
whiz.
whiz.
Gee whiz, Batman.
Oh my god.
I think it's here. Maybe I've got the spelling wrong. Nope, I've got it right. And I think that's the only G in there. Good stuff. All right. Who's next? Sorry.
I mean, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go with M as in Mark.
M as in
M.
Mark. Okay. There is an M for mother. Yes,
But not Mark.
but not a Mark. No.
Not a
sad.
Mark in sight.
Poor
Go
Mark.
ahead, Luke.
S.
There is an S.
Cool.
Oh, there's two S's. Boom.
Excellent.
I do the N as in Narc.
An N as in narc?
Yes.
Yark.
Narc. Alright.
Do you guys call cops narcs also in the UK, or is that a US thing?
Hey,
I think it's a US thing, isn't it?
Yeah.
we call them pigs.
Hey, we also do that here.
Yeah.
Oh, just
They get police.
Well, I mean, I don't because I have like respect for authority, but other people do.
Oh, I forgot that.
We can call them police or bobbies up here.
Bobbies.
I think this is gonna make you give up.
That's a whole history lesson.
Alright.
Literally, it's a whole history lesson. I spent my first 2 weeks of uni doing it.
Andy, your turn.
Indiana Jones and the Kingdom of the Crystal Skull.
You got it.
Right.
Nice.
Wait, Skull? How's there?
Fucking bitch.
You-
You fucking bitch. No.
Nice. Yay.
You shit.
Awesome.
That's done. Congratulations, Andy. You get 2 inspirations.
Why?
Hey, look, would you like an inspiration point?
Yeah.
Tough, fuck you.
Yeah, fair enough. Fair enough.
I mean,
Okay.
jokes on you. You're gonna have to spend those, or else they go away.
Oh no, I have to spend them. I roll poorly. I don't have a cope. I can't handle this. I can't handle it.
All right, let's move on to the announcements. Cisco, please take it away.
All right. Definitely, I was 100% ready.
I know you were.
Plus, maybe the announcement. Okay, 1 second. I have it here open. Cool. For those of you who are new to our stream and you have not watched our previous episodes, please go and check us out on Twitch right after the stream or in our YouTube channel at Rollers of Fate D&D, where you can also find all our previous episodes, including Dining in Barovia and some of our one-shots like Die Vegna Die that we've had. Actually, Don't Say Vegna, that we did last week. Also, for those who want to send us fan art, you can do so, or any questions or any regarding communication, Rollers of Fate, dnd@gmail.com. And we also have a Twitter, just we use it for our updates and D&D related stuff at Fate D&D. And as always, to give you a little content warning, our stories can be a bit dark sometimes, and we can go into places that you might not enjoy. So our players are aware of, we are aware of our players' solve and have limits. So if you feel uncomfortable at any point, please feel free to leave the scene and return once it's completed. And yeah, thank you very much for being here. You're awesome, and I'll give it back to you, Mo.
Oh, thank you so much. But I'm gonna take that and sling it to Mark. Mark, onto
Yes,
your
I'm part
announcement.
of the announcement as well right now. I will be starting a campaign soon on a Wednesday. The date and time is still to be decided, so stay in touch with us. Figure out when that's going to start, but it's going to happen very soon. So
It's gonna be awesome,
Uh,
guys. You're gonna love it. A
From
lot of homebrew.
from what I've heard, you're still waiting on someone's backstory, right?
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah, waiting in a lot of backstories. You're not
Yeah.
the only one. Don't worry.
Oh, great! I thought I was the only
you're
one.
not the only one. You're not the only
Yeah,
one.
I
Just
haven't
go.
done anything.
I am. I nearly finished. I have two NPCs allies to finish, and that's it. I'm done.
Nice. Well, thanks, Mark, for that. Please stay tuned. Hopefully, we'll get that running. And yeah, coming to another stream that will be very interested. Wait, did you even tell them who's DMing this?
I thought it was obviously I would be me, but
He did,
Okay.
he did starting the campaign.
I'm
so-
starting.
Oh, yeah,
I
you
started
started.
it, then I'm booking it off to somewhere else. Yeah.
Fair enough, fair enough. So yeah, Mark is the DM.
Sorry.
Cool. All right, great. I think that's all for the announcements, and I guess I'm gonna nick a little bit of Cisco over here and say, because I like. Oh no, I've shifted it. My bad. 1 second. I've lost it. There it is. Which is a beautiful saying, like he always says. Thanks to all of you for being here, playing with us, and to everyone who is tuning in from home. Please make yourself comfortable as we settle in to see what mysteries shall be revealed today. Trademark, copyright, Cisco.
Actually, it's not mine. I've stolen it from
Oh
someone.
my
so-
God!
Sorry. I have to say, but it's okay. That's what things are for, right? Like you like something, you take it and make it yours, right? That's
I
the
agree,
that's
yeah.
the wonder of life. Thank you, Deborah and Will. Yep. All right.
Where are
The
we?
truth is out.
Here we go. Okay, cool. All right, playing the music now. All right. Previously, on the sealed pages of Verglas, the party were asked to resolve the Gripply problem on an island across the Sea of Swords. Agreeing to help the Pond Mother, they have fought through a Hydra, hundreds of crabs, a Yuan-Ti birthday party, enthralled snake belly Gripplies, and a group of Yuan-Ti at a baby buffet. Now the only place left for them to go is the old Gripply village, where they must stop the evil Yuan-Ti's sacrifice to Seth. This one is short, so we will start here. As the Cox stand firm after defeating a reasonably easy encounter with Yuan Ti, you see in the distance your destination. From the three Gripply that you were tending to, that were tending to the eggs that you saw being bullied by the Yuan Ti, one of them comes to you, and as they approach you, they begin to speak Gripply.
Aki, you got any idea?
Aki will try his best to translate with the helm of comprehend languages.
He said, "Thank you so much. You have helped us and saved our children." Do you relay that?
Well, obviously, I think it's a given that Aki relays it, and then
Amazing. As you relay that, he notices that you speak common, and he attempts to speak common back to you, but it's not that straightforward.
is it a very Austin Powers speaks Japanese sort of situation?
There is a
It's more like
Fair enough.
there is a croak with every trying to pronounce their using their large tongue to roll these words out. Thanks.
You're welcome. There's more of you in a building. Please tell me you understand what I said.
Safe, mother. Pond, mother, safe.
Yes.
Above game was the pond's mother with the
The
folk
Pawn
that was
Mother's
safe
the
in
one
that
who gave us
building.
the job above game.
You seem, when you look at him, you seem he doesn't know what had happened to the pond mother. Maybe he was captured from before. He doesn't know anything about this, so he's asking
Oh.
directly to you guys. But the pond mother was not there. She's the one that gave you the job.
Okay.
Pawn Mother told us to be here.
Oh,
You danger. He points towards the temple. You want tea. Bad.
Yeah, I see. And then
murder.
looking at the UNT, we could always ask him too about the details. But in regards to you guys, you and pointing to the eggs, and eggs pointing at the building where the other Gripply are captured. There.
Yeah. Temple. You want tea. Sacrifice. Bad.
I think
Old
Aki will
village.
try and relate that they'll try and fix it.
How bad?
We are talking common.
Oh,
Right.
forgot that. Well, he will still say it.
Say if it's hard in your throat, save your throats. And have Aki do the translation.
Yeah, okay.
They'll say, hurry, must you. You want tea, danger.
All village. Few minutes away.
Oh fuck.
I need
Minutes.
points.
Yeah, you look at it, it's not even that far. It's about maybe 10 to 15 minutes to get to the old Gripply village where the temple is.
The
So,
old Gripply village.
yeah. So you are in the current
So it's
one that
abandoned.
they abandoned because of
Right.
Yuan-Ti attacking, but there is an older one which they used
Oh.
because they needed to get closer
Right.
towards the pond to do their
Right. Okay.
crab harvesting. That's correct.
So, am I Luke on the assumption that they will be going back to this village should we purge it of Snake?
This
Am I
village
under
that
that
you're
assumption?
in, yes, that you're
Yeah.
in. But the old
Right.
one, they gave away to the good Yuan-Ti to do their excavation,
okay.
from what you remember.
Right.
The Pond Mother temple.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. I may have a plan.
So, Ruin is just going to speak up saying, Bruce, you got any more potions of healing?
I've got one left, and I've taken a bit of a beating myself.
That's fine.
Aki will say he can heal you up if needed,
Oh,
and we'll.
we are okay.
Right,
But-
One
I'm
of the
de-
first people
He was
think
talking
that
to
you're
Ruben.
talking. I know, but then one of them
Yeah, he was
thinking like,
talk-
oh, you know, you see their face when you're talking healing
He'll-
potions. They're like,
Ruin
above
He
will,
will. Yeah.
Ruin will
above
accept
game-
Aki's offer.
Yeah, above game, I'm down to nearly half hit points. So I would like to neck this potion. If we don't have time for a short rest, I would need to. I want.
I don't think we're gonna have time for a short rest above game. So
Yeah,
whatever
so I was
potions
good.
we have.
Bruce asked the question that right, 2 questions as he's tying up the surviving 1T. How bad is it going to be, and how long have we got?
They kind of shrug. They didn't say UNT. Big UNT. Name Sor.
so
He took two UNT sacrifice and 3 Gripply sacrifice. And he points again at the temple in the distance.
So we just prevent the sacrifice then.
Yeah.
We still fight all the 1T.
Hmm. Now,
How many?
Aki,
see one of the UNT.
Many
trying to say
UNT
something.
around, he says.
Give us a guesstimate. Numbers. Your best guess.
7.
7. Can
Okay.
Can we collapse the temple?
Break hostages.
God
Keep death. More.
Okay, so Harold's gonna go up to Bruce and say, "This isn't much, but here," and he is going to cast on you a 2nd level Cure Wounds.
Before, as he's about to do it, Bruce, are you sure? Do you not need the resources?
I think I'm in better shape than you are. Plus, as it turns out, I kind of owe you an apology. I accidentally told you I didn't have any potions of healing, but reviewing my bag of holding, there was a couple potions of healing in there.
also, Ruin heal 16.
Ruin heal 16. Okay.
Yeah. And
Bruce, let you carry on the spell.
yeah, I'll say one thing as well. Before they mentioned the hostages, Aki would have said in Halfling, knowing that hopefully Bruce would understand a bit of Halfling. Arson would have been his first word.
DM, did
Just
you be
saying that
okay with
now.
Bruce understanding at least a couple of words? For example, arson, because Aki is fond of fire, and Bruce will learn all his different words for
You've
fire.
mentioned it before, yeah. No, that's good. Yeah, I don't mind
that's
that.
good.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So,
so Arson would have been his plan.
So I have 1 potion of healing, and I have a potion of greater healing. Bruce.
I have 2 charges left on my staff of healing that I could do as well right now.
Do you want to save that for when we're in the thick of it, Yagu?
Well, maybe, but on the other hand, we might better, get help here
Well-
before we enter in the first place. So
Well,
doesn't matter if I use it
me
then or
and-
now, right?
Me and Aki seem pretty okay, so, and we've just healed Ruin up, so maybe it's best we save that.
Well, Bruce, how much could you heal up?
I'm down to nearly half health, so.
Then
are
I
you
think
okay
it's
with,
smart if I can heal you a bit up.
Sure. DMs, are you okay with revealing my current hit points, or would you rather keep it just?
No, I
Guess
don't
the
care.
next
No,
roughly.
it's fine. It's fine. That's all right. I don't mind.
I'm at 41 out of 74.
Oh yeah, then I'm gonna cast Cure Wounds on first level twice on you.
Good
Okay.
idea. Good idea.
So that's a 9 hit points and a 5 hit points. So that will be 14 HP healed.
Thank you muchly.
55. Okay. Any other
And,
preparations before you guys go? Yeah, go ahead.
Harold is, in that case, instead of using a spell, he's going to take out a regular potion of healing that he has and just chug it. So that'll be 2d4 plus 2. So let me roll that real quick. Okay, so that's 6 that I get back. Okay. And then that regular potion of healing gone. I that'll be it. And Errol will just say to the Gripply, or can you make it to, and he'll point towards the building where the other Gripply are at, on your own?
They nod, and one of them just leaves. The other two are still tending to the eggs. They
And
don't know what they
and I'll just say, alright, what about him? The gesturing to the Yuan T that we knocked unconscious and didn't kill.
Bruiser's tying him up while asking us questions. I'm assuming that is okay. That takes.
Yeah, you can do that if you want. You want to wake him up?
All right.
It's like,
Bruiser will slap him.
Tisco, be the UNT.
Muted, by
You're
the way.
mute.
let's go, you.
There it
The
is.
UNT started to talk him. He was so tired. His words didn't come out, and then you realize.
Backhands him. Wake up.
Wait, Brucey boy. I have something that will work. Just stand him, sit him up properly.
He picks
And
him up like that
yeah.
and hold him up.
I'm just going to say to him, you're going to tell me everything we need to know, or I have 3 words from you that will destroy your spirit.
Make
And I'm just going to...
make an
one sec,
intimidation check if you
Okay,
want. If you want,
okay.
or you can continue.
Yep. I'm gonna try and make another one after I've said these words, though. If that's okay.
Is it something that gives you advantage on intimidation?
I think it would once I say it.
Go ahead. Say
So
it.
that's a 16 to start,
Okay.
and then I'm gonna find like a little tree stump, plant my feet on it, and conjure with my action. Snake, skin, boots. That's all I'm gonna say.
Make it with
And I'd
advantage. Go ahead.
I'd like to roll.
Roll again. With
Yeah,
So 16
I've
so
been
far,
thinking about this for 2 days.
but roll
Snake, skin.
another single
boots.
another single intimidation. So this will
Okay.
determine your advantage.
Okay, 25.
Okay.
What did you ask him?
Just everything we need to know. Basically, give us the good shit about your plan and all the dynastic evil shit.
Okay, go ahead. Cecile.
You see that the UNT is completely shocked and really scared. He looks at your boots and he's like, keeps looking around.
That's stylish yet deadly.
Bruce is holding him and glaring at him like this, making sure he stands upright.
What do you want to know?
What are you doing? How many of you are there? And do you know how long you have left to live? Because we do, and it's very short.
Seth, we follow his calling. We'll kill, slave, to rescue to gather the relics. I
Relics?
don't care about life. My life is Seth's already.
Oh, that's nice. Hey, Maz, let me tear his arms off, please. He doesn't need his arms.
I kind of don't want to give him what he wants now. Seems to be. Wait. I'm just gonna take the paints out now and just put paint on them. A little symbol of his clothes, the symbol of the other one that he doesn't like. I don't know the names. I'm just gonna do that, and I was like, now you can. Yeah, the scale. I'll paint over the scale mother on his clothes and just say, now you can.
Oh, hang on. I've just realised something, Maz. And he points to Yagu. And he makes sure the one to hears him. Our friend here is a holy man. He can make sure your soul doesn't go to where you want it to. Tell him, Yagu.
Sorry, I wasn't really paying attention. What?
Make
Just
a deception check.
Oh,
I will
okay.
give, just because that is at the situation, I'll give him disadvantage because he's
Bruce.
at the moment intimidated and
I
am
freaking out.
Is this?
I'm going to use an inspiration point, so I'm going to roll with advantage.
Well, is this 10 minutes within 10 minutes of the fight? By the way.
Yep.
Yeah, because
Few minutes have
Bruce.
passed.
Bruce would still have an inspiration that I gave him then.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, how much
Bardic
is that? A D8?
inspiration.
D8.
Yeah. Okay. Deception. Where are you? Good thing I rolled an advantage. Let me just roll a D8 as well.
You see on its face just rolling on your passive insight. I assume it's higher than a 10 because it has to be, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
You can see that he's completely belifted and he seems quite worried. What do you mean, my soul goes where?
Well,
Looks
Yagu,
at you, Yagu.
please explain to the prisoner.
Oh yeah, I like to capture unholy souls so I can turn them into useful ones for my healing later. So
Bruce nods sagely. Yeah, that's how we healed up from our wounds just a second ago.
Will you be as you are on the map regarding to the UNT space, actually?
As per the
we
map.
don't see any map.
There's no map
You
up.
don't have a map, okay. I'll just give it to you as players just for now, just for a second. Just for a quick second. Not that it matters.
I put them on the map.
So-
It's fine.
Yeah, okay. I mean, it's the same one, right? So we just have to
The
move
green
it.
one,
Yeah.
yeah.
So will you guys kind of be in that position? Just position yourselves 1 second how you will be.
Sure. Bruce is
Oh, we
standing next
definitely
to
brought
him,
him there.
holding him up.
Yeah, but let's
I
put them
think that's
over
about fair
there
where I'm at. Yeah. Oh.
since we are out of sight over here, just in case.
Okay.
Okay.
That
Yeah.
seems like
They're
the
happy there?
Sure.
and then
Okay.
maybe like this.
All right. Harold, Yagu, and Bruce, make a perception check, please.
Gotcha.
Can do. Here I go perceiving again.
I will use my first inspiration of the day. Yeah.
24.
Okay. Bruce and Yagu, you both aware as the UNT is released one hand from the restraints, and as you realize that, roll initiative because the UNT is about to cast a spell, and this will determine whether he goes before you or not.
Is that all of us or
All
just
of
them
us?
who noticed?
Just
Yeah.
the three of you, the two of you who realized,
Okay, so Yagu and Bruce.
because this will happen like instantaneously.
Oh, finally,
I'll
Yagu, you didn't get a
roll
1.
initiative for him.
I'm surprised
Just,
as well.
Yeah, just a roll, a random roll. Okay, 1 second.
Okay.
Let's see. Okay. So you are Yagu. You are before, as you see that the UNT is about to reach into his pouch to get some component to cast a spell. You get to act first, and you go after Bruce. So what do you guys do?
I will instantly reach out for his hand and try to pull it up behind his back so it will be an unlock.
Okay. So make a grapple check.
Let's see. TTBD.
And he will use this one actually. Nope. 17 for him. So you are successful.
Yes.
You grab his hand. This will have been part of one of your attacks. So if you want to do something else, you could do that. You have a multi-attack action. So would you like to maybe use that to tie him up again?
I don't have rope on my own, but he still has rope on his hands, I guess.
Yeah, he has a rope that you guys tied him in with.
Yeah, can I just instead give Bruce an advantage on the rope tying? Or
Yeah, perfect.
so I will hold it in place for Bruce to tie it back up
Okay.
again.
So let's check the rules on this again. Oh yeah, it was a sleight of hand using intelligence. That's what it was to retie it. So it will be with advantage. So if you are proficient on a sleight of hand, you add your proficiency to that check. Otherwise, it will be an intelligence check.
Okay, so to do sleight of hand. Okay, this will be a
Advantage.
plus. This will be a +1 rather than a +2. Okay.
Okay, perfect. All
So
right,
that
it's an
is,
easy DC with a 12.
11.
You managed to tie him up like no. It's like you can see that he's super angry. He starts looking around as well. You can see that he's looking for something to harm himself with.
Bruce will grab his hands and I stress non-lethal damage. I do not wish for him to die. I'd like to break his hands, just crush them. So he's not
Okay.
be casting spells with his hands.
All right. So he's very wounded. So how would you like to do this? Okay, let's think of
He
this.
just he kind of like, that's naughty, naughty, naughty.
You could just
Okay.
break fingers instead if he can't.
Yeah,
do the...
break his fingers. I just want to make sure. I want to break a few fingers, make sure he can't cast spells with his hands anymore.
I'm just thinking because he's got 1 hit point. So if you actually hurt him in any way, he will die. You know, at this point. So breaking a finger is enough pain for
Just-
him to lose a hit point, I will imagine. Yeah,
just like
trying
clasp his hands, and if he can't do anything,
All right,
just
then
like
I
yeah,
hold
you
his
could-
hands, and I'm not going to wound him then.
Oh, cute.
Yeah, you could just make sure like double tie him, you know. So it's like now he's like maybe you could tie him to the front, you know. He
Oh
has
yeah,
the-
like
the
it's
restraint
like
on the back.
there's rope in his hands basically, so they're tied
Yeah,
around
so
his
now
hands.
he's like that, like
Yeah.
and he's
Just,
a naturally weird hand.
I'm just gonna add, as you're tying him up, you kind of get the understanding that leaving him here alive is going to be a big risk, because he's intending to try to break free, kill himself, because he's a prisoner right now. But if you leave him alone, what will he do if he breaks free? Will he go and hurt someone else? And these thoughts,
Yeah.
both of you, Yagu and Bruce, if you tying this person up, and you've seen it before with the other prisoner as well that killed himself, so it could be like a common belief, I should say.
Right. Well, is there anything else that you can tell us about this temple? How many of your boys and girls are there, and when do they plan on doing the sacrifice?
He mentions the same name again. Sooth. It was
Sur, SSOR.
Sur.
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 Sur. Many small. All
I'll
hail Seth.
I'll just kind of ask, what relics are you after? We know about the sword, but what else?
You see him that he's quite scared. He looks at the boots. Make another either persuasion or intimidation check. Because at this point, he seems very reluctant.
I'll do persuasion. And while this is happening,
You
I'm
still have
gathering.
advantage.
Cool. I'm gathering more snakeskin apparel as this is happening, just for the sake of it. 25.
Relics of Seth. Weapons of powers.
Ooh. I like powerful weapons.
And he looks for a second to your 2 swords, Yagu.
You will pull one out, and I will ignite it with flames.
You have powers of gods.
Right. Gentlemen, do you believe we have gotten all the information out of him that we can get? Because I think, Yagu, you should perform your little ritual so that his soul doesn't go to his god.
No.
Yeah, I have one more question, actually.
I serve you. Promise.
Yeah, I know you will serve me, but you don't go ahead of yourself. Wait a few seconds, okay?
Master.
Sheesh. I believe the birthday party we eliminated before, one of them was running away to send out an alarm or something. Do you also have an alarm here around here, or...?
No alarm.
Insight him, please.
Insights. Both me and
Tell you
Aki
what.
will insight.
He's really ballsy to lie to us right now. I gotta say.
Okay, 1 second.
Even if he's lying to us, I respect the hustle.
Yeah.
You all,
kind of-
surprisingly, you all think he's telling the truth. However, anyone who wants can make a history check.
Sure.
Yeah, why not? Cool. What's that? History. Oh, dirty 20
Okay.
30, 21.
and the
Um,
7.
All right.
3 sevens.
So Yeah, I will say, yeah, anything higher than a 10, even like 9 would have been okay, or 8. So you two, Harold and Bruce, as you are like so focused on this, you don't click on that straight away. He passed by you, but you, Yagu, and Mas, you both remembered that there were a bell on the Pond's mother house, that was the alarm, and you actually were aware of that you actually looked for it, and that was the first thing you say. But as the character roll a natural 20 on deception, you realize that his baby is broken, So you think that maybe he must be telling the truth. Maybe it's not working.
I don't think. I don't think we're getting any more from this cold-blooded cunt, and I'll prepare while saying that to do a vicious mockery.
Mercy.
Everyone agrees.
Let Yagu do his little ceremony first. Yagu, would you please do your
Fair
ceremony?
enough.
Oh, we can drop it now, right? We're just going to kill him, right?
Oh, for the love of... Errol's gonna draw a short sword, grab his head, and split his throat. No, he's just gonna cut his throat.
Make a wisdom check, actually. Oh, wisdom saving throw, actually, because he's asking for mercy. See how
Nope.
ruthless
Harold
Harold is.
Errol is not hearing it.
Children.
He's
Fuck
not
him.
hearing it. I mean, I can still make it if you want it, but...
No. If you think that Harold will
Nope.
hear it, just do it.
Nope.
Okay. So as you describe to us how he falls
So,
once more.
as Errol draws a short sword, he's getting frustrated at the whole arguing back and forth. He grabs the little snake head, and as he's saying, "Mercy, mercy," Errol says, "Should have thought of that," and then just cut his throat afterwards.
Okay. I think I'm gonna give you a one badass inspiration. Go on, take a badass inspiration.
Thank you.
I know more hate.
Because that's where he's at. He's like, "You should have thought about that."
Yeah.
Bruce drops the
But,
corpse.
I mean, ideally, it's either cut completely like off or just cut is fine, whichever for flavor's sake. But
It's all good.
Drops a lot of blood, starts going into
I'm
your
just gonna
shoes. Yes,
toss,
snake
like-
shoes.
Yep. I'm just gonna toss the head. All right, now we can get going.
Harold, that was brutal.
It was
Their kind always begs for mercy every time they're cornered. It's nothing new.
it was pretty
You
good,
strip a
actually.
couple wizards of their ability to wave hands around, and all of a sudden, it's like, I didn't do anything. Everybody doubts a stick until it's going through their neck.
I like the way you think.
Thank you.
Did anyone reveal about the bell at the Pond Mother's house?
Oh, not yet. That's what I was waiting for that.
Hmm.
So, yeah, we can try to ring this bell. Hopefully we'll lure some of the Yuan-Ti out, but I don't know if they are done with their eggs yet. So I don't want them to storm this place as well.
Well, I mean, the thing is,
Make a survival
Yeah,
check.
making-
Sorry.
who are you asking to make that?
Based on what Yaku just mentioned, and he's telling you about the area and where the bell is and stuff. So make a survival check. And
Gotcha.
everyone and anyone. Yeah.
Okay, doke.
Okay. No. Okay.
Okay. Well, Errol, with your keen elven ears, and
Oh, and-
Bruce with his knowledge of kind of space and kind of the surroundings of the wilderness, you know that the bell rung there wouldn't be able to be heard in the distance of where the temple is. So ringing this bell here, it won't be loud enough because it's not a huge bell that gets rung, and based on the I guess the geography and topography of this place, the whole place is wet and damp, and you can hear the noises of the ocean around as well. So the sound would not travel as far.
Then maybe take the bell with us.
Nah, I think we should just wait. Hang on, Maz. You had your plan about disguising a couple of yous and then having, me and Yagu as prisoners.
Well, yeah, I mean, in disguise a few of us, I've got 3 lots of the paint left. I mean, it'll last about an hour if we want to sneak our way in.
could be our ticket in. Pretend you got a couple of prisoners. I can still defend myself even without a
But
weapon.
those Gripply who attacked us saw through even my disguise, and so I may be thinking we try and sneak our way in, find the leader, cut his head off, and then scare his remaining followers with his head.
You know, I like that
I
idea.
like
quite
that
a lot.
idea.
We've been doing that a lot recently, though. It may become a trend.
I've
I'm
been
just
doing it
saying.
long before I met all of you guys. It's fine.
That's worrying. Seek
Yeah.
help.
Sounds good to me. Should we go give it an eye shot of the temple then? See if we can give it a wreck.
Yeah, let's head over there then. Let's not waste any time.
I will say though, I heard Aki's plan of arson. That's it may work because I also know Halfling.
Plan B. Just because
it's Plan B
in there.
Fair enough.
And then Errol will just wave goodbye to the Gripleys and remind them of the building where the other Gripleys are at before they leave.
Yeah, already one of them already left.
Yeah, and then the other two who are still there, getting to the eggs. I'll just remind them that building before we take off to get within eyesight of the temple.
All right.
And I'll just say to the group, ideally, if they got guys outside, I could always just try sniping them off before we actually go in. I can.
Hold on. He turns to Gripply. Okay, I need a translation here. How big is the inside of the temple? Like, how tall is the roof? How wide inside?
Good question. Let me find out for you. Okay. I know there's some measurements somewhere. Nope.
I know. I was checking them up. Actually, there is no. Let's have a look. Actually, yeah, there is on the map.
There is.
Yeah, only 10-foot outer wall. There is one mark here. Yeah, 10, 15.
There's a 10-foot outer wall. All right, so the Gripply will tell you. The only thing that's surrounding that is still standing there is the temple. Everything else has been moved. So it is surrounded by a 10-feet wall, and inside there is another. Within this 10-feet wall, there is another building, which is the temple. The temple itself is taller, but not as much. So it's only like maybe 20 feet tall inside. And is more long than wide.
Bruce pulls out the potion of flying that he's been holding on to, sort of looks there and goes, Harold, might give you a vantage point.
And is potion of flying, you said?
Yep.
When the hell did you get this?
I bought this when I got all these other potions that I've had to take and share out. Thought it'd be quite handy if I had to take on something that was flying and I couldn't reach it. But if we're inside, or even outside, you float up into the sky, start taking pot shots.
Alright. When should I take this and do the pot shots then, or is this just more of an in general as the situation goes?
Let's just see what happens. So I wouldn't, if you don't mind, I wouldn't mind it back if you don't need it. Just
I'll hang on to it for now, and if I don't use it, I'll give it back.
Cheers, mate. I appreciate that.
And I'll just put it away. Pocket. Potion of flying. Oh my god.
Oh, I got that wrong. Sorry, there's a 10-foot high ceiling, so it's only 10 feet inside as well in the building.
Okay, well, there's the outside bit as well, so just in case.
Yeah, I think it's a bit confusing, but I think because then it says 15 feet down, afterwards. So
that's something else.
It's something else, yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Don't worry about that.
It's a just in case thing. If we want someone to get a vantage point to start taking pot shots at everybody, if we're inside, and it'll work outside too. But
exactly.
It's up to Errol who thinks it's a good idea to use it or not.
All right.
It definitely sounds like a good idea, but he's not going to use it right away. Not until shit goes down, if he decides to.
So,
airstrikes.
Are we still doing our sneaking plan? Because I mean, there's probably some clothes left over we can acquire or repurpose.
We want to get with an eye shot of the place first, though. Give it a recce, and then we'll see how we get in.
All right. You begin moving towards the old Gripply village, and soon enough you begin to get close enough to see visual of this structure. It opens up into a little space, and just outside of the temple, immediately you actually everyone make a stealth check for me, please.
Gotcha.
Button.
Are we still able to sort of spend inspiration point if we roll poorly, or do we have to announce we're going to use it?
No. As before.
Okay, just double checking. Yes.
Then I will use an inspiration for Ziggy. Yeah, it didn't help.
14, 16's high. Who got?
I got a 22.
16. Okay, I'm just going to quickly just make a.
Aki got a 10.
Got you. Okay. You get close. Aki kind of stumbles, but then he kind of pushes against, and immediately you see 3 tied up Gripply who are just kind of comforting each other, and tied up to some sort of post with kind of shackles and ropes. Other than that, you begin to hear from the direction of the temple these kind of constant drumming beats, and that is currently what you perceive.
Roll perception. See what else we can see.
Not good.
Yeah, make a perception check as well if you want to kind of get a more advantageous point. Okay.
Aki got it. Ziggy didn't.
Okay. As you all kind of shift around to kind of see what you can see, the just as the Gripply mentioned at you in the previous village, there is this kind of disheveled, kind of broken, withered in time, 10 feet wall that surrounds this other structure inside. There are steps that lead to this first area, and then another set of steps that lead into the temple itself. Beyond the 10 feet you can't really see anything else, but again, you do not spot any other Yuan-Ti, but there is definitely this noise, especially for Yagu. You can focus into where the noise is coming from. It's definitely coming from inside the temple, and you also begin to hear at that point people in the temple screaming and shouting as if they were being tortured.
I guess we should hurry up. Like, I think
I'm getting the feeling
started.
like we probably either have to get going now or never.
Wait. The other Gripply, they said 3 Gripply sacrifices, right?
Right.
And 2 Yuan-Ti.
There's 3 tied up there. Maybe if we get rid of them, that's the sacrifices gone. Oh, get rid of us and let them go.
Can I try gauging to see if I could shoot their bindings with an arrow? It'll turn into acid, so ideally to melt their bindings and they'll run off.
Badly.
Roll the hit.
Oh, you're just gonna. I was asking to see if I could even gauge if I can do that. I didn't.
You're in enough range, and with your capability with your bow and arrow.
All right, so I'm just gonna say this right now. I'm gonna use an inspiration to do that advantage to hit because I really want to melt those ropes.
Gotcha.
Yeah, just in case you're wondering at home why they're using so many inspirations, we made a little change to the rules, so that's why they are purging their inspiration.
So 2 hit.
Purge the inspiration.
Here we go.
Oh wow. That's a 28, but I said advantage and I forgot to turn advantage on. So let me roll again. Oh, just take the first one because that one's much better.
All right.
So
You pull back.
that's
You aim,
9.
and then you let go. The arrow begins to shift and turn into acid, and it just hits the ropes and all the liquid. It begins melting. The Gripply immediately gets shocked at this, and see where the arrow came from, seeing you all in the, well, seeing you, Errol, actually right now, because they don't spot anyone else.
And Errol's doing this.
You see them look at each other and immediately start running towards you.
And then I'll get another one. Immediate. If I see any Yuan Ti at all react, immediately getting shot.
All right. A 1 minute passes, them running towards you. You do not spot any Yuan Ti.
I'm still looking for Yuan Ti. I'm not stopping until I know they're within like talking distance of me and the gang.
All right. And sorry, what were you gonna say?
I was going to say hold my action with Ring of the Ram, just in case anything comes by. It's a range of 60 feet.
Okay.
Ooh.
Before you know it, they're next to you, croaking, trying to
And,
speak to you.
And I'll just go like this, and I'll gesture to him, like point at his chest, point to the building where the other Gripply are going.
Mm.
I'm assuming that we could still see that, like in the old village.
You just
No.
tell them to leave, or
Aki,
that's what I'm
Aki will
doing.
quickly ask, "Are you the sacrifices? We're here to save you."
immediately one
with
of
the
them
helmet.
says, "We were meant to be the sacrifice, but they took the other Yuan-Tis in there to be sacrificed too.
Any good way of getting in?
It is pretty closed off apart from the entrance, which is a curtain. Beyond the curtain, we do not know what they are doing, but we've been hearing screams for so long now."
What about the roof? What about the roof?
There is no entrance to the roof unless there is been damage over time. We do not know. We haven't been in the temple for a while.
Yeah. No
Alright.
entrance through the roof. Sorry.
This is all moot if they end up catching you guys. Go.
Alright.
You see them
Leave.
run off.
Skinny
Alright.
legs, frog bodies, moving their boat.
Alright, well. One way we could try doing this is if I could try melting a wall, but I'm not sure how acid does with. Is it stone? I'm assuming that's what this is?
It's mud with whatever it's been made into, kind of like it dried out to make this game. And this temple itself is a stone structure actually, because it's an old temple of not their deity.
I don't think I'm going to be able to just melt through structures like this with my bow.
Yeah, looks like Bosch and maybe not going to be able to do the job either.
Well,
Well, we can smoke them out.
yeah.
We don't have to necessarily burn the place.
Still might kill the hostages.
Never.
They might be
Never-
dead already.
Arson's always a good idea. Never underestimate it. Underestimate
Then
it.
again, you're right. That is a big risk if they might still be alive because they haven't came out to grab the other three.
Maz, you want to try your plan? Disguise some of us, make it look like you're a prisoner. Just so we can walk in, see if we can walk in, get amongst them, and go right.
Well,
We're gonna
We know
take
there's
you
no
guys
more
as Ripley
Ripley.
instead of Yuan Ti.
we know there's no more Gripply, so hopefully no one can see us for who we are. But sure, I'll shift into a Wanty and make sure my clothes match to Also, remember, no more snakeskin boots. That's another thing. Just getting out of the way before someone mentions it. And I've been thinking about that for days, by the way. Like yesterday, I was like, "Oh, snakeskin boots, snakeskin. That's brilliant." But anyway, back to it. I'll shift to make myself look a bit like a sort of like sturdy Wanty warrior who's a follower of Seth, and then just say, "Right, here we go," and I'll get the paints out and do what I need to.
How many usage are you using, and on who?
I think I'll use 2, so I have
You
1
need-
left.
Problem is, we need 3 Gripply prisoners. They're gonna assume something's up. They only see 2 Gripply.
No, I was going to suggest that if it looks like Yagu and Bruce have been taken prisoner, these two are attacking us. We're going to sacrifice them as well, or something. Like we've got the people who are attacking
well
us.
then-
That sort of idea.
I'm guessing
Yeah.
Aki would be the other Yuan Ti because
Yeah.
Yuan.
Well, I don't think it matters. I mean, I think with the paint, I can make his face look like a snake, more snake top half Yuan-Ti, and then make you look more like a more
Does any of
humanoid
you-
snake.
I think
I don't know.
I think you mentioned you had a disguise kit as well, Mas, I think.
I don't think so. Yeah, I do. I do.
Yeah, you do. I think
Yes.
you said before. So then you
I
could
don't have
get some
proficiency in it though.
ropes.
Yeah.
Just you could use some of the elements inside there
Okay.
to
Well,
change Errol's clothes. You know,
I'm
even
actually.
robes or.
I'm gonna add that as a custom skill if that's okay. So that would be charisma, wouldn't it?
I think it's dexterity normally, or the performance. Sorry, performance.
Performance, right? So
Yeah,
I'll add it as a charisma thing.
So
Alright,
maybe
cool.
make a performance check at advantage to see how well not his face because that's magic, but how good his outfit is. Assuming you are turning Herald into your UNT number 2.
Fashion combat.
Yeah. Okay. Advantage, did you say?
Yeah, performance.
Okay.
Well,
That's 17.
Yep. That's pretty convincing. He looks with rags and kind of like thinks a little bit out of place, but yeah, he's pretty good.
So,
Cool.
and what should Aki be doing? Well, I'm assuming me, you, and Maz are escorting these, or is Aki also helping us escort them?
I assume he's just getting ready to
Yeah.
look snaky.
Yeah. So
And
he's
then,
got-
Rune's gonna be in Yagu's shell.
That's good idea. I forgot about Rune. While that's going on, is
So
Karen's-
just to clarify 1 second, so Aki is gonna be another of the prisoners as well?
No, he's gonna be another of the
is-
Yuan. So
I think Errol is going to be a less snake person, Yuanti, and Aki's going to be a more snake person. I'm just thinking because his a Dragon Ball face would be easier to hide as a full snake, and then Errol's a more humanoid face would be easier to turn into a somewhat snake face. I'm getting terminology wrong here, but I
No,
hope
it's
it
okay.
makes sense.
You still have one more use of the face paint, yeah? For
Yeah.
Aki. Okay.
So
Yeah.
basically, the idea is that Yagu and Bruce are the prisoners in quotes, with Ruin hiding in Yagu's shell also, while me, Aki, and Maz are the guards, so to speak. Quotes. That's the idea.
All right.
Yep.
All
while that's,
preparation.
wait, no,
Yeah, go ahead.
what I was going to say, while that's going on, because he can't really hide the shield and the axe terribly well, he's going to keep the sword sheathed while he's been taken prisoner. Like maybe they just didn't take it off him. But he's going to take the axe and the shield. He's going to go up to Errol and say, "Errol, this shield and this axe, they belong to a dear friend of mine. If they take the sword off me, I'm trusting you to get them to me."
Alright. And I guess Errol, instead of having his bow equipped, he'll have the axe and shield equipped as if they're his. So he'll
Like
just
he's putting them as spoils of war sort of thing. You can also
Yeah.
put them in his bag of holding as well, but if he just held onto them, he doesn't take an action to pull them out.
Yeah, that's what Errol's doing. He's just gonna hold
Yeah.
on to them like they're his,
Yeah,
while
okay.
the sword's gonna stay on you, Bruce.
Yagu.
So shield and battle axe.
With that perception, you also hear some sort of chime. And every time the chime hits, you hear screams inside.
What kind of time is what I hear? Like
It's like a bell ringing, like ding, which kind
in
of
between
vibrate.
how many seconds is that occasionally?
Probably maybe 10 to 15 seconds.
Get the
That's
fastest.
all of it.
Ding, 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 ding,
need
ding,
more
ding, ding,
cowbell.
ding, 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 ding. Yeah,
We need more cowbell.
Yeah.
Shingling.
Okay. Yeah, then I also have, like, on top of Game of Techni, the swords Joku has. Do you say that his shell is big enough for him to fit into the swords into his shell, or?
Oh, while they're on fire? No.
Ah, damn it. Okay, what about if they're not on fire? Then,
Then you can give me a luck check, and we can decide now.
sure, yay, hi, yay, here we go.
TMNT
Great,
going on
yay.
right now.
Oh. Okay, Harold, can I borrow the bag of holding you have?
Are you gonna rip my bag of holding with the swords?
They have a
I
sheath, don't they?
doubt. Yeah, I can put sheet on him and well,
Alright,
I
well-
can hide it in my shell, so...
Harold is gonna open the bag of holding then for the swords.
They didn't come with sheath, by the way. They were just.
Oh.
That's why I'm asking. That's why.
Yeah.
Okay,
I
okay,
have
better idea.
bandage.
Better idea. Harold's gonna put the shield and the warhammer into the bag of holding, and he's going to take Yagu's swords and hold on to them.
Yeah, but then I don't have a weapon in case we need weapons.
I'm gonna literally drop them for you.
You can also hand them to me. But okay, sure. Then
I mean, in the heat of the moment, I get like 6 seconds, dude. Like, we're not gonna have a lot of time. You know,
Fair enough.
it feels like we have turns that we have to take. You ever get that feeling, you know, when the adrenaline's high?
Hey, Mark.
Oh, I always wait before you guys go before I move. So I've never met.
Really?
Yeah,
Really?
why are you
Mark,
always
give
lagging
the
it,
swords to
dude?
someone else. There's Aki and Maz. Let's
I
go.
thought you were all just really slow.
This
Yeah,
is-
okay,
this is
we
dope.
should
Come on.
really
We'll
start
argue
right now.
about this later.
All right.
Who's got the swords?
I do. I
Oh,
currently
damn.
do.
Damn,
And I
okay.
put the other weapons in the bag of holding. It's a warhammer and a shield. It's not going to tear the bag of holding.
It's a battle axe. The shield will be fine, but it's a battle axe.
Oh, the battle axe. I thought it was a hammer.
Yes, one that I believe we flogged. No, we stole, if I remember
Right, well,
correctly. So
Harold's
that
gonna-
doesn't have a sheath either.
Harold's
You
gonna
found.
drop the
Yeah,
swords
acquired.
to Maz and say, pick those up. And he's gonna quickly dig for the battle axe, hopefully gently taking it out without it ripping the bag of holding.
Yeah.
Just hook it on your belt. It's fine. He gives you the hook for it.
Oh, thank you. Then I'll just hook it on the belt.
How
grab the two
evil
swords.
do you wanna be, Mo? Do you wanna make a fair roll to see what happens when you take the with the
No.
Come on, no, don't, he thought it was a Warhammer. Don't do that.
Yeah,
It's up to you guys.
Next
it's
time
a
you do
Warhammer.
it, then
It's a
maybe.
warhammer.
But I'll
Alright,
remember.
so-
You know I'll remember. So.
End result is hooks the battle axe, has the two swords in hand, kept the shield in the bag of holding. That's the end result. That's what we're going with.
Great. All right. Any other preparations before you head towards them?
Pretend to tie me and Yagu up.
Okay.
And
well, as you
that'll be
begin walking with this facade or this showcase of prisoners and Yuan Ti lookalikes, you begin moving towards the steps. I think we'll give them visual reference to the map now. I think that'll be a good idea, so that they can see. So I'll shift them off to the temple map,
Okay.
and I will also
Awesome.
change that on stream as well.
Right.
And they see
So,
nothing because they're not on the map yet. So
Yeah. Oh.
let me throw.
I'll put them there if you want while you do the.
I like the idea while we're arguing, just more screaming is going on. Like, oh shit, okay, we're on the time limit.
Oh, but yeah.
No, it's fine. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think it's a good idea to kind of say that at this point it was morning. 12. It's around maybe.
It was 4:30 in the beginning of the session, just to help you.
Okay, so this is
Ooh,
maybe
early.
number 5. You can see the sun beginning to kind of, I don't know, get to is it right? The meridian? I'm not too sure. Whatever it is, it's beginning to set, and you can see the yellowness in the sky. Maybe in the next hour, an hour and a half, there is going to be total darkness in this place. So for now, you have limited. You have visibility of the place. However, as you enter into the thing, let me describe the courtyard that you're in. So you take the first few steps before you see in front of you the building and the noise is coming from. At the top of this short set of steps lies an open area enclosed by these 10-foot high walls and paved tiles fitted stone slabs. To either side there are trenches, ramps that lead down to lower area. They're still blocked with earth and rubble that needs to be kind of cleared away, so that it seems to be kind of not being able to kind of go through. It's got a dead end of a tunnel. Ahead of you, some 50 feet away, is another short staircase that leads to a 10-foot high inner wall with a door-sized opening that is covered by a curtain. Coming from beyond the doorway inside the enclosed area, you can hear the groaning and plaintive cries of creatures being mistreated. no Yuanti around as you enter this area either.
I think we keep moving and keep our eyes peeled.
Yep.
Keep
Yeah.
this prisoner train looking convincing.
Yeah.
You guys are sort of pushing us along, I'm imagining.
Okay.
And I'm just like,
Oh, amazing. As you begin moving along, you begin climbing these steps. And as you get to where the curtain is, immediately at that point you hear the chime one more time. Bing, ding, 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 ding. And as that happens, the drumming stops. And you hear the painful scream of two people before it. Silence. From the curtain from this side, you begin to see this kind of dull yellowish glow that is coming, that is from the gaps from the inside. What do you guys want to do?
I think I'll just say as well. It may be too late. Should we grab shit? And by shit, I mean
and
weapons.
I'll just looking at the blades. There's a chain, right? That's the blades
Yeah.
together. How long's that chain?
10
10
feet.
feet. And I'll be like, are they still on fire?
No, and you can turn them on fire because you're not attuned to them.
Right. So
Neither
I'll
am
just.
I anymore.
And did we actually tie them up, or are they just like
Mm.
pretending? Like that's what I
I
questioned.
mean,
I'll rule
just
it
to
in the
clarify.
no, it's,
Go on, Mo.
yeah. I think I'm
Up.
going to say the same thing. I think Cisco and I.
Okay,
Yagu, even though Errol's holding him, you still feel attuned to him.
Yeah, I
No,
think
I
the
was gonna
rule is
say-
like 8 hours. I think I'm far away from it to disattune normally, at least. No.
Not only that, but I was gonna like, if Yagu is not legitimately tied up, Errol was gonna go catch and then just lob it towards him. But that's if he wasn't tied up. If he was legitimately tied up, then that would just be rude.
I don't think you guys would have. This is
Legit
me
tied them up.
assuming that you guys didn't tie your ropes tight or in a way. It was just a facade, basically. It was just a.
I did specifically say pretend to tie us up. So when
Yeah,
we were
so
getting
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'll just be like, look at Yagu, catch, and then just kind of lob it towards him.
yeah, you will catch it and instant. No, he
And
won't
then
ignite them
open the
because he's
bag of
next to a curtain.
holding and take out the shield and then just hand it right next to me to Bruce along with the battle axe.
Okay.
I think we're past that now.
As you are taking
Take
these
out the
things
bow.
out, you hear some large structure, a stone, being just kind of moved, and then you begin to hear this kind of very heavy yet very kind of ominous serpentine voice coming from inside. So Sur, as you open the thing, you see this. You see what you wanted to acquire, the blade right there in front of you. And as you begin entering, putting your hand in, you raise it, and it is what you are looking for, as Seth has bestowed her power to you, or their power to you. You hear this roar. All the other Yuanti begin hissing as well. I say make a perception check because you guys haven't looked. This is to kind of hear. Maybe you guys could figure out how many there are inside.
We were told there were
Okay.
7. But let's
Can
see.
I also add one thing?
Yeah, go ahead.
Does he see us, and do we see him?
No,
Basically,
you.
right?
This is all what you hear. Either
It's
you've
all
not.
here.
Yeah,
This
you
is.
have a curtain.
You have a
in front of
curtain.
you.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Well, Bruce, your survival skills kick in as you kind of hone into the voices and sounds that are coming from there. Perhaps the Gripply was over exaggerating. There's definitely less than 7 in there, perhaps even less than 5.
Okay, Bruce will immediately. Maybe 5 or less through there. Let's go.
Should we try and just smoke him out first? I don't think it'd be a big room. Like his fireballs could cover most of it.
Well, we're in the room though.
No, I mean this room here.
And
Oh, wait, I just realised you can't see
Errol,
any highlight boxes.
so it's like a red curtain, right? What we see in front of us.
Mm-hmm.
And Errol's gonna draw a fire arrow and say, when I fire on that curtain, all of you just barrage them with spells and attacks, just because they're right behind that curtain. We'll just barrage them as soon as the curtain burns off.
All right.
Let me handle the curtain then, because I don't have any spells that I could
All right,
cast.
so
No.
Yagu, on your go, and Errol's gonna get a fire arrow ready.
Yep. Bruce will stand next to Yagu, forming like a wall.
Aki
Oh, I
will
guess it's over
get
here
ready.
then.
Aki will get
So-
ready for a Spirit
Harold
Guardians.
is gonna ready an action for 2 shots to the first Yuan-Ti like thing he sees as soon as the curtain is burnt down. We're planning on taking them by surprise by lighting the curtain on fire first.
Okay.
That's the unless you guys don't have a different plan. That was the plan Harold was proposing.
Nope, that's good to me.
Okay.
Okay.
And I don't know if you guys want to. Ruin is also going to ready Eldritch Blasts as well to the first Yuan-Ti he sees.
Amazing.
I'd like to ready an action with my great sword if they come through that door. If that be
Okay.
acceptable.
You want to ready an action for them if they come through the door. Okay, I got you.
If someone gets with me, I'm gonna slice them down.
Okay. I'm just trying to find a good music for this. What would be a nice
Just like bum rush music.
bum rush music?
Wait, that's in a completely different playlist.
Benny Hill.
Or at least it sounds like it should be in.
Let me see what's in combat. This one?
Maybe I Will Find You is kind of a nice one.
Oh, this
yeah,
is
this is like a
that was a good track.
Okay.
Whatever. Just
So you anti-flamenco, that one. Yeah.
I mean, I personally like it, but
Let's stick with it. I like it. All right. As you get the hour ready, you let go.
Yagu's gonna burn down the curtain. I'm holding it to
Oh!
shoot at you.
Okay, Yagu.
Yeah.
With your blade ignited, you touch the thing and you begin to see the curtain burn. Immediately as the curtains burn, Bruce and Yagu, both of you immediately see this kind of thick mist of green smoke begin pouring out towards you. I need you both to give me Constitution saving throws.
Oh, boo! That's not good.
As it starts to kind of go towards your legs.
I'd like to re-roll that with my inspiration, please.
Okay.
Because no, I refuse to have a 2 on the dice for this. Be a 1 this time. Oh, 15.
Well, yeah, you both succeed as you begin stepping away from this, whatever this. It kind of gets you, but you manage to move away swiftly, swatting this mist away. So you are perfectly fine for now. But in the center of it, as the curtain burns, you see the largest Yuan-Ti standing there, adorned with some sort of armor, which is kind of almost blended into its skin. It is almost like got this ripple of kind of greenish energy. The height of it is almost 9 to 10 feet tall, and its thick neck like a Komodo dragon, and its piercing eyes as its tongue begins to go in and out and narrow down to focus on what is happening to the door. You see him turn around. In his hand, you see I'll tell you exactly what you see. You see a single-edged sword that seems to be made and kind of twisted from what seems to be a giant serpent's fang. Its hilt is shaped to kind of to be in the grasp of this creature right now, and for its size. And you see him point towards the door. Behind him, there are 3 other Yuan-Ti that throw down whatever they had and begin equipping their weapons and stuff. And you also see 2 dead Yuan-Ti tied up, or perhaps unconscious, currently there. But there is this kind of fume exceeding this place at the moment. As that happens, this is all what Aki sees from the burning curtain. So Aki, I will give you the opportunity as a surprise round this round to do one thing as your action.
Okay.
Well, it'll be your surprise round. Means you'll go first, and then everyone else will go in terms of the initiative. So, for the first time today, roll for initiative. Everyone first.
All right, let's
Okay.
roll for initiative here. So, Harold, let's see here. Oh no, I did poopy. But,
Natural
and
20.
then where's so I'm gonna have to. I can't click on Ruin's token, so I'm gonna have to like do the roll. And can one of you guys move him?
I can authorize you actually. Just give me a second.
Okay.
I'll do that.
Yeah, that'd be great.
Yeah.
That I could roll his out of the way.
Should I just roll for the Yuantis while you do that?
Yeah, please, actually, if you don't mind.
Worst
please.
mistake, Cisco. I'm gonna roll Soshi.
Oh no!
Hooray!
Too late now.
Yeah.
It's too late.
All
By
right,
the way,
whenever
does
you're ready,
everybody else
Cisco.
have only 5 feet of sight? Or
I'm gonna reveal it. I'm gonna reveal everything now. I think it would be easier to
Okay.
reveal stuff because of the
Yeah.
kind of light and stuff like
Yes.
that. So
Actually,
Yeah, because of the curtain burning.
for sure, that's not what I wanted. Let's go back there. Sorry, I'm just making slight changes to a couple of.
actually, I don't think we can authorize him, right? It doesn't give me the option.
I'm curious about something. I haven't actually rolled
That's
for him.
that's
at all.
weird.
Yeah.
So, I just
cannot
rolled
reveal
for him.
him.
He got a 7. So, can you add that in manually,
There we go.
or can somebody do it? Because he got a 7 as well.
Yeah? Okay.
Yeah.
7. Yeah, okay.
And I think his dex is lower than mine. Yeah, his dex is lower than mine. So, I'll be going before him.
Okay. So just tell us what you want, Ruin. At the moment, he's inside Yagu's shell still.
Yeah. So he'll be.
So-
yeah, he's still
so
there.
He'll be there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, there you go. That's an accurate placement first token.
What else? What am I doing? Yeah. This is what I'm doing.
So they are there. They are already on the turn order. So you just need
Yep.
to roll them for more.
Yeah, I'll do that now. Sorry, I'm just
Yeah.
changing their to GM. So
Okay. Okay. Oh,
okay.
yeah,
Cool.
fine.
All right. So I think that's right. What did I get? Okay, that just showed it. That's just stupid. Okay, whatever. That's a little silly. Oh, it doesn't really matter actually. Ooh, okay. I didn't roll too bad, Cisco.
Yeah, no,
All right.
that's pretty good. Yeah.
Yep. I'm gonna show you where these guys are. Boom. All right. So in terms of the map, I'm going to also get the dynamic lighting off. Reveal everything. All right.
Yeah.
Boom. Okay.
Ta-da!
Ta-da! All right. So now.
So.
Yes. All right. First of this initiative, Bruce. Well, nope. Sorry, Aki. You get a surprise round this time. What do you want to do?
I think I'm just gonna go all in, guys. I'm gonna go all in. Aki, his snout will start to breathe. Well, steam and smoke will start to come out from his snout, and as he does, he'll just put his hand near it and pull his hand over his face. And as it does, that steam and smoke just kind of follows his hand. And as he does, he then flings his hand forward and casts Fireball 60 feet, so that it hits kind of the center where the altar is. And I believe, because it's a 20-foot sphere, it should hit them all.
That is fine.
I believe.
Deck saves for all of them.
Yeah, they all need to make dex saves.
Alright.
Yeah, and let me just roll that. That's
You do the big guy. I'll do the three in the back.
Okay, perfect.
You just control the big guy all the way through, and I'll
All right,
I'll do the other
perfect.
three in
Yeah,
the back.
no worries.
That way it would be easier that way. Deck saves.
Ross,
Remember, they
when-
all have
while you're
magic
watching-
resistant. Mo?
Yep, got you. Thanks for the heads up for that.
No.
Shit.
DM.
Ah, well.
DM
But
talk.
you guys,
Oh,
you
no,
guys,
wait, no,
you guys
wait.
don't know, so it's fine.
Why am
That's fine.
I concerned about that? That's just a standard Yuan-Ti feature.
Yeah.
I just remembered.
Yeah, it is.
No, but just as a bit of a side note, Ross, while you watch this, I hope you like that use of Fireball.
Mhm.
Just yeah, hope you like it.
What is your DC? Spell DC?
17.
Okay. Actually, Sur will use his legendary resistance to succeed. on this.
There we go. That's fine.
Good.
Just because he's a super UNT
Scary sign.
badass abomination.
Scary sign of a boss has to use his legendary resistance right off the bat.
Yep.
Yep.
That's
Okay.
it. It's gone.
So 3 saves, 1 failed. So the Yuanti in the middle failed. Go ahead. Roll damage. Tell me what you get.
It is already done. 26.
Okay, so 13 for those that passed.
So yeah, I'll do 13 for mine then.
Yeah. And 26 for the guy in the mid. Jesus, that's pretty hefty.
Yeah, the corpses of the two. You see that one of the woman that is also there, she twitches and her skin starts to burn, and you gather she wasn't fully dead until now.
Oh.
The other one
Oh.
seemed okay. Yeah, as he hit with the fireball, he doesn't react at all. But the UNT woman seems to now is dead.
Okay.
I don't think we've
Ah,
ever
well.
seen it, to be honest.
All right. Well, that's your round. Do you want to move anywhere, or will you use a bonus action with Aki?
Sure. Can I I'll have to spend a sorcery point to do any another cantrip, won't I?
Yeah.
Yeah. I'll spend a sorcery point to quicken a cantrip if that's okay.
Go ahead.
Cool. Right. Let me just find that again. So that's the fire higher wire bolt. I'll hit the big guy,
All right.
and that'll be a 27 to hit.
Ooh. That hits.
For 11
hits.
points of fire.
11
Yeah.
points of fire damage. Okay, nice.
Yeah. So
Screams.
Where is? I put it in the turn order for reason. Okay, leave that voice at the end. She is my lair action. Okay, so that is your turn, Aki. Bruce, you are up.
Well, you know what I'm going to do. I would like to rage.
All right.
And as he rages and the bear spirit encompasses his form again, he roars and he'll charge into the room. 5.
Well, but
10.
as you step in,
Mm.
firstly, I need you to make a Constitution saving throw. I would have asked you to do that first, but I'll let you rage, so you may take less damage.
Yeah.
19.
That's fine. You see this kind of, you can feel it. It's this toxicity that is coming, and immediately you see it coming out of the tomb that you see in front of you. It's just pouring out of it everywhere and kind of taking this place. The Yuan-Ti do not seem affected by this at all. Go ahead, your turn.
It's 15, 20, 25. So I'm going to engage the big boy. And I will... I'm going to do a normal swing because there's a few of them there, and I expect they might just all surround me. So let's just do a regular swing with the Dragon Slayer.
Right. Yeah, you see him looming over you.
It's
But
27 to
you
hit.
hit him right away. Yep.
14 points of damage as he slashes across his torso. And then I'm going to do
Nice.
another one. Here we go.
Okay.
15 to hit.
15 will miss, unfortunately.
Oh, this time his scales sort of turn the blade, and Bruce will snort and go, "Bigger they are, harder they fall." And that's my turn. He has a free action. He'll shout out, "Watch out! Toxic in here!" To make sure everyone's aware of that, and they're not bothered by it.
All right, that's your
Okay.
end of your turn.
Everyone except Ruan hears it.
What?
Because he's inside the shell. Everyone except Ruan hears that because he's inside
Oh.
the shell. He cannot hear through the shell. I think he's pretty okay that he's there, but he cannot
It's a
hear
soundproof shell.
Soundproof shell.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So,
Yeah.
sorry. All right. As you scream that out, the camera kind of passes you beyond to a Yuan-Ti at the back. His humanoid body and his kind of cobra-like head begins to kind of expand as it becomes angry and begins running towards you. It kind of jumps over the tomb, and as it lands, gets next to you. And as he does, you see him pulling out. He's already got a scimitar in his hand, and makes his way to you, seeing that you are the only enemy in this place. And will make first it will make 2 melee attacks against you. Just checking. Yep, that's right. Alright, first attack does a 17 hit.
It does. Wish I had that shield equipped now.
Alright. You take
I give
9
it back to you.
you take 9 slashing damage, reduced to 4. Second attack does a 10 hit.
Nope, it does not. I deflect it with my sword. Ching!
And as you've deflected, you see his head kind of extend a little bit as he attempts to bite you as well. There's a 21 hit.
No.
Alright, you take 4 points of piercing, which is reduced to 2, and 8 points of poison, reduced to 4.
Okie doke.
Did you reduce the earlier damage? I think it was
I did
15 or
indeed.
something. Okay.
Alright, that is its turn. The other Yuan-Ti, you see this one is a little different. This one actually has more of a, what does it say? More serpent-like features. It's got a long tail, and it pulls out one of its scimitars and begins making it coming towards you. As it gets to you, next to you, it tries to use its tail to constrict you, and you feel this kind of tail just wrapping around you.
Ah, bad hugging!
As it does, let's see if it works. It does a 19 hit.
It does indeed.
Okay, so you take 9 points of bludgeoning damage, reduced to 4, and you are instantly grappled and restrained. As you are, it will take 2 attacks with its scimitar against you. Alright. And alright, so a 19 on the first hit and 20 in the second. You take a total of 12 points of slashing, which is reduced to 6 total.
Ooh, Bruce taking a beating there. Yep.
Alright. And that is the end of those two. Surrounded now by these serpent-like creatures, the camera spans out to the courtyard. Maz, it is your turn.
I'm gonna run 20 feet to there. Or at least I think it's 20 feet.
Oh, sorry, give me 1 second, guys.
Yeah, right.
Because before you make any movements, sorry,
Alright.
I need you guys to also... I don't know if you can all see that. Save. Can you see the green thing now?
I don't think they
Yeah,
can.
we can see it.
Yeah, I can see it. Yeah, I can see it.
Okay, you can all see the green circle. So that's where the fume is at the moment.
Right, okay, you know what, I'm just gonna say straight, and if I get line of sight here,
Okay.
where, yeah, if I get line of sight there, I'm gonna move in there.
I would avoid the gap if you can.
I mean,
Well,
the
I have a
curtain is
plan.
broken now, right?
Yeah.
It's open, yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Right, so if I can move here, if that's okay, can I still see him, the big boy, or whoever's there?
At this distance, you won't be able to
No.
see his hand because Aki is far away. He could only see the big boy in that kind of direction up these stairs.
Right, okay.
It's 10 feet going up.
Right,
So if you
okay.
get closer, yes.
Right.
If you get further away in a straight
Yeah,
line, then yes.
in that case, I will go up the stairs and then to the left slightly,
Okay.
if I can, like, gain line of sight there.
As you walk through it immediately,
Yep.
you give me a Constitution saving throw.
Yep, that's fine. 11, I'm gonna inspiration that.
Okay.
If that's okay. 12.
All right. You take 2 points of poison damage, and you are
Okay.
immediately poisoned.
Oh,
Okay.
Oh,
What does that do? I'm just reading it.
Attack rolls and saves, I think. Actually, no, just
Okay.
attack.
What I'm doing won't need it.
You poisoned Aki's
What I'm doing
copy.
won't need
No,
it.
I'm not sure if that's correct. I don't know.
Yeah.
Poisoned Aki. Oh no.
Attack
That's
and
the,
disability.
no, I'm
attack
the-
and ability.
I think so. Yeah.
I put it on my character sheet.
Okay.
So yeah, so I don't actually need to roll attacks for what I'm doing. Do I see the big guy? You said his armor was sort of added to him, sort of thing. He's kind of one with it. His armor is metal, right?
Yes.
Yep. Then so really he can't take it off, can he?
You
Because
don't
it's
know
attached to him.
that. You don't know that.
It
Let's
doesn't
say.
look. It
Okay,
doesn't look
let's
like.
not
I can
answer.
tell you this. It doesn't look like it's its natural armor. It seems like it's
Mm.
armor on top of his skin. So
Right,
potentially
okay.
could take it off.
Still though, it could take a while to get off.
You don't know. Yeah.
Okay, then I will just fling a card towards him and cast heat metal
Nice.
on his armor. It's no attack or save. It's just I heat up the metal and it starts to burn, and I'll do it at 3rd level. I'll display the spell if needed.
Okay.
One sec. Cast on VT. That should have done. Yep. Okay, that's
Can you
not what I wanted.
display it as well?
Yep.
Just, please.
Right, so there it is. So because he's wearing it, he takes 2d8. Well, 3d8 fire damage because I'm casting it at 3rd
Can
level.
you display the spell?
Oh, the actual spell
Yes,
effect is what
yeah,
you're asking
please.
for.
It's gonna be easier for you as well, because I think it's not instant. It's at the beginning of his turn. If I remember, I'm not checking it, but if you can display then
Any
you can
creature within physical contact with the object takes 2d8 fire damage when you cast the spell,
Okay, perfect.
and then until the spell ends, I can use a
Alright.
bonus action on
So let
each
me-
turn to do the fire damage again.
Sure. Let me check it just as well. As you don't, as you don't want to display, it's fine. No worries.
Yeah. No, it is displayed.
I cannot see it actually.
It is. It's scroll down,
Can
Cisco.
you
It's
not?
there.
Oh, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. My
there,
apologies.
it's there.
It is.
Yeah,
No worries.
I definitely see now. Yeah. Okay,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Perfect. So he takes fire damage when you cast
So,
a spell. Okay.
Three.
perfect.
I did 11 fire
11
damage to
points
him.
of damage. Oh, nice. You
Yeah.
see him like contort.
Yes, and I will bonus action say, Bruisey boy, you've got this, and inspire him inspiringly.
Inspiring.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
While
Yeah.
you're doing that, you see a hand pops out from between the coils, just like thumbs up.
I believe that's my turn.
All right. Okay. So it's on your subsequent turn, you can use your bonus action to do more fire damage to him. Right?
Yeah.
Okay. Cool. Great.
Yeah, I can do fire damage.
All right. Well, if that's your turn, it is Soor's turn. Go ahead, Cisco.
Okay.
no.
1 second. Just me make sure I was doing this and then I lost it with this. 1 sec. Yep. Okay. Yeah, perfect. I got this. So you will see that Sur looks at all of you, looks at his armor kind of like burning. And then slowly he takes these feathers, kind of bloody feathers, out of his patch and he throws them into the air. And as he does, all the feathers, as they start to fall, each of you start to feel terrified. You aren't sure why, but it's just happening to everyone in here. I need everyone to make a wisdom saving throw, please.
Okay, you're going to. Alright. So, wisdom saving throw. Gotcha. Ooh, Errol with the natural 20, and let me get runes right now.
I've lost it. What am I doing?
That's an 18 from Ruin.
What?
Ruin had an 18.
Wow,
I'd
that's
like
awesome.
to. No, I'm gonna leave. I'm gonna shall we roll? I'm gonna re-roll that. I'm gonna use.
Also, Aki's going to use his favored by the gods.
All right.
Never mind. What a waste.
Okay.
To make it a 20.
Natural
So you're
20.
looking for his DC.
Okay.
Wait,
Cisco?
actually, can I use? I can use bardic inspiration for saves, can't I?
Yeah.
You can use it for everything but damage.
May I do that just now, or do I have to? Have I?
No, you can do it. How do you want?
Oh
It's a
no.
15 overall.
Okay.
Wow.
Uh,
Just wow.
yeah.
Oh, wasted it all. God damn it.
Okay. Let me just make sure. Yeah. Okay. Yep. So as you see that happens, the spell goes away, and all of you feel for a second terrified, but then it goes away instantly.
Wow, you guys
I know.
succeeded. Oh
I
my
know,
god.
man.
Bruce, you
Coward!
you needed a
Yeah.
I'm a
15 and you rolled a 14 and you did that
I am a
inspiration.
lucky,
and,
lucky bastard.
And after using his spell casting, he will try to do a bite. Whoever he can reach, actually, he could move a little. Yeah, he cannot move through you, Bruce. I guess he could move a little through.
I assume he
right?
can move through the henchmen. Like,
can move
Yeah,
around.
he could move through his people. Yeah,
Oh, I'm
that's-
such
Yeah.
a tasty, tempting, restrained target.
yeah. Actually,
I-
he's gonna stay in your area. He's just gonna block a little bit the space, and as you are restrained, he will actually attack you once. Bruce, he will bite you at advantage.
Better me than the squishies. Squishies.
You're taking a bit of a beating, though, so we gotta get
So
you
gonna
out.
Roll twice.
I have every faith in
Okay,
you all.
that's a 17 hit you.
It does indeed.
Okay, as he hits you with this damage, you take 8 points of piercing damage plus 8 poison.
So 8 overall because it's half to 6.
Yeah, it's reduced half, so 8. Yeah, and that
Yeah, 8
will
overall.
be an enrage, like still kind of burning from the your spell. He will end his turn there.
All right. Okay.
Right, Aki, yeah. Okay. Sort of like small little globules will start to flicker around his hand as he kind of, like coins, he flips them around his fingers, and as he does, they get bigger and bigger, and then he will just hold it in his hand and just fire off a guiding bolt or a whisper ball 2.0 if we're using Ross's names, which I've had them
Okay.
ready. So I will guiding bolt this guy, as it's the only person I can see, and I'll just kind of scream out, he's ready for you all, and that'll be guiding bolt. So that's a 27 to hit.
Yes.
Oh,
Oh,
yes. Sorry, I looked at my damage dice. I rolled 3 6s.
Yeah, I know.
So that is a 21 points of radiant damage.
Wow. Okay.
Happy days.
Damn.
And
And
advantage.
the next attack has advantage. So yeah.
Okay, so 21 points of damage. Cool. I'll reduce that for the big guy. Damn, he screams as this radiant light hits him.
I like how we're all just like fine with calling him the big guy, since I'm glad we've accepted it.
Sore!
He's a big fella.
Sore!
Big
Big sore! Alright, amazing.
I'll do this right now. I'll give you 1 inspiration point if you can figure out why I named it that. Who goes it?
Sure?
Yeah.
Ross.
Yeah, Mark got it.
Mark got it.
No, wait,
Yeah.
why did I say
I
it? I
was-
have too many still.
I was thinking of like pop culture references, and I was like, what is this? I was like, oh,
Mark, we're still doing our old inspiration rules. Give it to somebody else.
He's got to spend 2 though if he does that.
We're still
Yeah,
using old
so-
rules just now, aren't we?
Oh,
Yeah, no, we are still on all rules for today. So
just
yeah.
try
Okay.
and smite. Just try and crit some smites. Do it.
Maybe I will give one to another person. Maybe.
Okay.
maybe.
It's your turn anyway. Go ahead.
I'd rather let them go to waste than give them out, but okay. Oh,
Oh, you spiteful bastard.
just kidding. Have an inspiration. Have
That's
an
the DM spirit. Yep. No, I'm joking.
getting into the saddle for Wednesday. Yeah.
I love it.
Yeah. Since I start in this area, but Jogu can hold his breath for an hour.
Okay. Well, it doesn't
Um,
seem like it's coming in from your breath. It is just by touch. So give me a Constitution saving
Just by
throw.
touch. Okay. Haha. Again, I don't use
You're
my
fine.
inspiration. Can I then use my free action to kick out Rune from my shell so he doesn't get,
Sure. So he's just gonna be like, I guess, right here, where my
Yeah, I will
third
drop
arrow's
him.
at.
You drop him
So
down.
there?
Or there, yeah.
There?
Oh yeah, then he doesn't get within the.
I like
Yeah.
it. Yagu just
He comes
flex.
out of. Just if you describe how he comes out from there. Not just joking. No, let's not because I
He
like
does
it.
a little
but yeah.
chit chat dance and then.
Oh,
Yeah.
Does he just kind
Yeah,
of
he
fall
looks
out,
like a
or do
tiny
you
turd,
do you
like
throw
a-
him out?
Yeah, he does a handstand and then he does a few push-ups and he will eventually fall out.
Oh,
Okay,
nice.
as he kind of
just
flips
like-
down,
Yeah.
that's a 10 feet drop. So he takes
Whoa.
5 points of bludgeoning damage, and he's giving me a dexterity saving throw.
All right, so I'll do the dex save and I'll reduce that right now.
Oops.
So that's dirty 20, and you said 5.
5 points of bludgeoning, and he does not be knocked prone. Yagu, go ahead.
All right.
Okay, second question.
good
Can I
combo.
move through here or is this blocked
No,
area
okay.
by Big Boy?
I don't know. DM, what was your intention to block it?
Yeah.
All right, so he's blocking your path.
Yeah, I mean, technically, you could. Yeah, because you cannot really squeeze through at the moment.
Yeah, understandable. Then,
But you could try to like do a grapple check kind of thing. Not grapple, but to squeeze.
Shove.
So you could try to.
You can shove to try to move
Yeah,
the
you
creature
could
if
try to shove him. Yeah, that's what I mean. So.
Yeah, but my actions are already full of what I wanted to do.
Yeah, but you have telekinetic shove, don't you? That's a bonus action.
Yeah, it's a bonus action, but I have 2 other bonus actions that I still have to activate. So, yeah.
I mean,
Flying snake, exoskeleton
Flying-
action. You see.
okay, I guess. I guess in that
but
case,
no.
Everyone
I
else
will
got range
stand
attacks.
over here, and Joe Ghoul will take a deep breath, and he will roll out a little scream, and for a split second you will see a panda bear behind him again, and he will like to rage. Raging Joe Ghoul.
Can I flavor it when this panda is? You said panda, right?
Yes.
You see this panda bear crate. It's not the same visage as you see as Bruce. This one kind of erupts into kind of this water form before it kind of washes over Yagu and kind of strengthens him, embows him with this power, this rage of Eldath. Go ahead.
And with that, Joe Ghoul will leap into the air and slash Big Boy.
Go.
Oh wow. Okay.
With the advantage, it was right.
Yes, with advantage because of the guiding bolts.
First attack that hits.
Okay.
Oh well, no. First attack has advantage. Yeah.
Sword.
First attack.
Oh,
Yeah.
That's
That's
kind of
goodness
thing.
for that.
And then he gets hit by a weapon.
Oh, does it not add the rage damage?
piercing? Yeah, I have to do that manually. I don't know how.
It's just 2 automatically every time.
Yeah, so
Oh,
it's
okay.
14 points
14
of,
points of damage. Yeah. Of
Yeah,
fire.
and then I go for normal piercing slashing. What is
Okay,
it with
perfect.
swords? Is it piercing or slashing?
Short swords with piercing.
It's
piercing.
normally it's slashing, I think.
short sword.
Short
Unless
Slashing,
it's
no?
a dagger.
Is it?
Short
Huh?
swords with piercing.
Oh.
Swords, I thought they were slashing, and daggers are
swords.
piercing.
Short swords specifically are piercing.
Oh, really?
Yeah, okay.
Okay, I didn't know.
Yeah. I
And
was
then it's
surprised
14
That's
piercing,
surprising.
and then second attack.
Go ahead.
All right.
Ooh,
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Yes. That's
That also hits him very well. And that will be 13 points, right? It's +2 for your rage, yeah?
yes, +2, so it's 13 points of piercing, and I will add first level smiteroo.
Ooh, smiteroo.
That's 11 points halved, so it will be 5 radiant points of damage.
Okay. Perfect. You start to see that this the Sur, despite his boasting kind of own demeanor, he's really wounded and he's bloodied everywhere, and he's pretending that he's not kind of thing.
All right. Anything else, Yagu?
Moving over here, stupid. Nope, I won't do anything.
All right. You stick to your position. The camera shifts to the last Yuan-Ti at the back. Immediately, you see Bruce there. You're just constantly kind of fighting against the two next to you, while the attention of Sur is turned around against Yagu. but this one also approaches you as well, and you see them for flavor. All three of them attack you as you kind of kneel down to protect yourself from these these two attacks that come in kind of your way. So you are currently restrained, so he still has advantage against you. So first attack, 19 hits for 2 points of damage. That's already halved. 23, that hits with 4 points of slashing, already halved. And you see as the comes down, you see the neck of the one that just came tries to kind of bite you as it kind of turns to the side and attempts to bite you as well. But does a 14 hit you?
It does not. No, he tries to bite, and he just Bruce like, "Arr!" and he flexes, and the teeth kind of can't bite him.
And it kind of recoils back, but all of a sudden you are now completely surrounded, and in great danger. However, that is the end of the Yuan-Ti's turn, and it is Ruin Synergy next.
Okay, so Ruin's turn. Seeing that, if he's right here, does he have line of sight on the big fella on these stairs? I can't move him.
You have no line of sight apart from the big guy at the moment.
Okay, the big guy is really the only one. Oh, at the moment, so meaning I can hit him right now if I want to with a ranged attack without moving.
You can hit the.
Okay.
Where are you? Yeah, you can hit the big guy. Wait, you're Ruin? You're down there? No,
Yeah,
you need to go up the stairs to be able to see him.
Completely up the stairs?
No, I'll say
because he's tiny. Well, not completely, but he needs to because if he's there, then it's okay. But halfway through at least.
Because if he's right here, I would like to move him right here.
Yeah.
And if he has line of sight on the big guy, I can't move his token. So yeah, so if he has line of sight on the big guy, first thing Ruin's gonna do, he is going to Hexblades curse him.
Actually, does he have to go halfway through the stairs just because his size?
Okay, so let me check his movement right now. He has 30 feet, so I just used 5. If he's right here, does he have line of sight? 15.
I'll let Mo answer that.
I'm just really trying to get a beat on him.
You can just at that point where you're standing, Harold. If Ruin moves kind of next to you there, he will get line of sight, but he will have slight cover. He'll have half cover. But if you move a little bit more back, then I'll say the cover goes where Aki is standing.
A little. Oh, so he goes to where Aki's standing?
Yeah, so on the left or the right, left of him. Yeah.
Hexblade's curse is only 30 feet, though.
That's why. Alright, so what Ruin's gonna do. Alright, I'm not gonna have line of sight if I'm right there, so.
I will say, if you're gonna move now, I think even if you move out of 30 feet within, if you've done the Hexblade's curse, then move within 30 feet, I think it still applies.
Yeah, because it mentions that the range is 30 feet, but yeah. So what he's gonna do, he's gonna be right here, and really quickly he's just gonna cast Hexblade's curse, then move out of it on the big fella.
Okay, perfect.
And then
that happens automatically, no? It's not save on it.
Yeah, it's
a plus feature.
Then the moment that it's casted, Ruin's gonna move out. So that's already 5, 10, 15, and he's gonna be right here. And then 20, 25. Actually, you know what? He's gonna be there. He's gonna be here, casting the Hexblade's curse.
When he's gonna be here?
Yeah, because what I want him to do, he's not gonna have enough movement to do it unless he's right there. So, after that Hexblade's curse is a bonus action, his actual action is gonna be a guiding bolt at 3rd level at the big fella.
Before you do that, make a Constitution saving throw.
Gotcha. So this con save. Oh, okay. All right. Please don't be terrible. 15. Does that pass? I don't want to use his inspiration. If it doesn't, I can use his favored by the gods.
No. Yep, it passes. Yep, nope, it passes. It's fine because you can use it as a lucky point anyway. So
it's not his character.
Yeah. And
you're fine.
So now his action is going to be to use a guiding bolt at 3rd level
Yeah.
on this
Okay,
big fella.
perfect.
Third level.
remember-
Woo.
That's going to miss, isn't it? Or
Yeah.
what was that? I'm going to use his inspiration. I'm sorry, Lucky. I'm going to use one of his inspiration. Or do I have to use mine?
I think because you asked me if he's gonna miss, and I say yes, I think that will null the inspiration.
Okay, well...
I think, just to be fair, because
That's
we're
fine.
using as a luck point. So
You have favored
Actually-
you asked me though, so
Favorite of the gods. I can use it with an attack roll. Is that magical
Yeah.
attacks as well?
that one is fine. Yeah, favor of the gods is fine. So you
So
can do
2d4.
it whether once you know whether it's success or fail.
Yeah,
Either way.
so I'd like to use favored by the gods for this.
Okay, fair enough.
Yep. That's going to be 19 overall.
That hits.
Okay. Yeah, that hits, and as this radiant damage hits the creature, you see he's super wounded, but he's still standing.
Also, I've just looked at the damage he rolled. He's only rolled 6 dice. There's still the charisma modifier added to the damage because it's a hexblade. So whatever his charisma is, that's added to.
That's a +5, so that's
31.
31 damage then.
Okay, perfect. Yeah, he stumbles. You see him like almost collapsing on the floor.
And
but still.
damage rolls against the target. The bonus equals your proficiency bonus, and his proficiency is a +3, so that's a +3 to that as well for 34 because the hexblade's cursed.
Oh,
So it's not the
Wait.
charisma, it's the proficiency.
yeah, it's not the charisma. Sorry, no,
Alright,
I'm mixing that up with something
So
else.
I'll take
Oh,
2 off. Yeah.
Well,
Okay.
yeah, so 26
No
plus
worries.
3.
Yeah,
Yep. So 29.
sorry about that.
29 damage for that.
Mhm.
And,
yeah, you see.
After that, Ruin is gonna move another. He's gonna move over here where the end of the purple arrow is,
Okay. As he
and that
moves
should be all.
back,
Sorry.
as he
Yep.
moves back, you will see the big UNT kind of reaches out as he's got reach, 10 feet. And as he leaves
alright.
this area, he will hit him. He will try to grab him actually to constrict him back into his space.
Okay. Do I roll anything, or is it just a hit? Roll a hit?
And he got a natural 20 on Ruin.
To hit
Or
or
a 27 to hit. Yeah, it's just it's an attack to hit, and if he hits, the creature is grappled straight away. So that will be. It's not that much, so it's like 15 points of damage.
15? Okay.
Yeah. And the creature is grappled. Okay. So by doing this, you see that he releases the grapple. Actually, no, he's not. The big one is not grappling Bruce. Okay, my apologies.
Nope, it's one of the smaller ones.
So yeah, he grapples him. He's still 10 feet away, but it's kind of like his tail is grabbing him.
Yep. All right. And now it's my turn.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Go ahead, Arrow.
And all right, so seeing the situation unfold here, Errol is going to draw a fire arrow. I'm switching over character sheets right now, and I'm going to activate sharpshooter. And this attack should be advantage because of the guiding bolt. Not favorite,
yeah.
so that's not on. So
No.
sharpshooter
On which one actually?
on the big fella. Sorry, I should have been more specific.
That one is gone though already. The guiding bolt he already was.
Is it?
No, Ruin
yeah.
just
No,
ruined
Ruin-
That Ruin did.
Oh,
Ruin
okay. It was
had
another
only done
guiding
the
bolt. My apologies.
Yep.
man.
Yep. No worries.
That's true.
Actually,
That's-
how many
That's right.
feet am I from him? I'm 25, yeah. So bonus action, planar warrior, and then I'm gonna get a fire arrow ready to shoot.
You know, arrows, that it is a. It's proving. Oh, you're using sharpshooter, so no, it doesn't even
Yep.
matter. Go ahead.
Yeah. So let's see here. Sharpshooter, and this should be at advantage. So
Oh,
Public.
nice.
because of the guiding bolt. Ooh, okay. That is not great, but I'll have to take it. It is what it is.
So it will be. Is the -5 already there?
Yes, it is. So that's
Let
an
me
18
just
to
make
hit.
sure.
That's
All right. As you hit this creature with all this damage and your arrow kind of pierces the air, you know with your fighting expertise that this is gonna be the blow that will kill that creature.
Kill shot.
Will you please
Oh,
describe
shit.
to us how
Oh,
you kill
okay.
him?
I thought that was okay. So Errol, seeing that Rune's been grappled, still concerned about his safety, he's gonna like draw a fire arrow. He's gonna like kind of like curve a little bit, and this arrow is gonna be on fire. Then it's gonna corrode slightly, and then eventually, as he lets it go, the arrow's gonna disappear, and there's this ball of flaming acid air. So like a red and green ball. Whoa. And it'll go past Ruin head, and it'll hit this creature through the eye, in which case it'll push back against the eye, and then eventually just blow up his head.
Yeah.
Like through like an actual like gunshot through his eye.
Nice.
So
You see, nice. I love that. You see all this blood kind of like explodes as his head. All of you are like sprayed, like in the movies from the horror movies from the 80s, like. And his head falls and he explodes and he falls on the floor dead.
Bruce
and
Yagu, immediately as this happens, make an insight check against the other 3 Yuan-Tis.
Oh, happily.
Just one insight check.
One insight check.
Okay.
Well, he's a
That's
little bit
not.
busy.
Yeah. You see Bruce be kind of occupied. As this happened, they kind of turn. They see it happen in shock, and then immediately after that, wait, what just happened? Something went into the DM.
Borsa. Yeah.
the green circle disappeared.
Yeah, I put it there.
Oh.
That's my.
Oh, it's the circle. Okay, you know I've deleted it 3 times.
Yeah, I know you did.
Didn't tell me it's the circles. I'm thinking, why is it keep putting it back?
Put it back in the normal layer.
I'll reveal it back. My apologies.
That's okay.
Okay.
You see them kind of shocked, but you, Yagu, you know their intent. They will die for this god, and they turn towards Bruce, and their intent is to kill him where he stands. It seems like you've killed one of ours, we're taking one of yours. That's their intention right there. So that's what kind of what you get. Harold, sorry, carry on.
So can I see any of the 3 from here, or is it only the big fella? Like, could I see him, the guy who did the original grapple on Bruce?
Not from this
No?
distance, no.
Okay. So now, using my glorious movement. No, not from there. There's no way for me to actually get through past them, is there? Like, even if I wanted to, like, shoot my way past.
Now that the creature is dead, you can pass through your allies. So yeah, and the enemy is dead, you can kind of pass it over his corpse.
So I'm gonna be moving right there, so about 25 feet. All right. So
I think we should deem corpses as difficult terrain. I think
Yeah,
that would
at
be smart,
least,
right?
yeah.
And
makes
that
sense, yeah.
because of my ranger, I think level 6, that wouldn't matter anyway. But I will keep that in mind.
Yeah.
So what I'll do after that, noticing those 3, the next thing I'm going to do is immediately take a pot shot at this guy here. So that's going to be where my second attack is.
Did you enter the con save for the poison?
I did.
As you
Let me do the con save. You're right. You know what? Yeah. So regular con save. Ooh. All right. So I'll take it. What is it?
You
take
are
it?
poisoned.
And you take
All right. So
T6, 1 point of poison damage.
1. Okay. So 1 poison, and you said I was poisoned, right?
Yeah.
All right, so poison. Let me turn that on. There we go. And this, and I'm gonna take another shot at this Yuan-Ti right here.
This one, yeah. Okay, go ahead.
And does it do it at disadvantage, or do I do it myself if I put the condition?
Try it.
I think it does it for you, but I'm not sure.
Oh crap. Okay.
Yeah, I did. It still hits!
It's the normal attack. It's not sharpshooter. So, and it's with the cold arrow.
Nice.
I should mention this one.
Okay.
Okay.
So we got 12 for cold, so 16 and acid. So
Oh, it added
22.
the inner warrior. I don't know why it did that. So it's 12 plus 4 plus where's the acid? 6. So that's 20. Just 20.
20?
Because planar warrior isn't meant to be on here. Yeah.
Got you. Alright. Nice.
On that Yuan-Ti, and that's the end of Harold's turn.
Alright. At the end of your turn, Ruin, Yagu, Harold, and Bruce, see the tomb itself begin to kind of glow again, and more fume begin to just kind of extend out of this area. Everyone in the outside as well. So everyone within the circle itself, which has now expanded by another 10 feet. Give me a Constitution saving throw, please.
Okay.
I will inspire this one. Oof.
I'm gonna re-roll that because
Harold fails again, and let me get Ruins right.
23.
And Ruin fails his.
All right.
Oh, no.
Everyone that failed, so apart from I think of Bruce, everyone else that failed, you're all poisoned immediately, and you all take 5 points of poison damage.
I did a 22. Do I still take poison damage?
No, you're fine, and you don't
Bad
take
news,
any
guy.
damage either.
So you see Ruin taking a breath and then fall over. He's unconscious right now.
Oh no.
Yep.
Will you please remind me 1 second? So Herald is poison, Ruin is potion. There was someone else.
Yagu.
I think it was
Poisoned.
Ziggy who was poisoned.
Ziggy, yeah? Okay, perfect.
Yeah,
Thank
Ziggy.
you guys. Yeah. alright.
Yagu's,
Oh, no.
Yagu's poisoned now as well, right?
And
Yeah,
Yago,
I
yeah?
was looking for the icon.
Okay,
Yeah, right.
perfect.
Perfect.
Damn.
All right, Bruce, it is your turn.
What I would like to do, while struggling, I'd like to use my bonus action to neck a potion, if that is okay.
Of course. You are not. It is not stopping you from reaching in.
Grand. That's 4d. Let me just do this. 4d4 plus 4. 15. Okay.
Nice. That's pretty. Wow.
Yeah, it was a greater potion of greater healing.
Mhm, mhm.
So that is okay. Grand. So, maths. I don't like maths. Okay, bit of health back. So it looks kind of comical. It kind of like well being wrapped up with the tent. The tent just kind of goes and throws it away. And then I'm not going to try and break out because he'll probably just hit me again, and then I'll end up being crappled again. So I'm going to roll along now. I'm going to go reckless because they've already got advantage to hit me. So I get regular to hit against the one that is not the one that's the one that is continuing to grapple me. So swinging reckless, regular hit with the Dragon Slayer. Here we go. Yeah.
Wow. Are you
Oh,
kidding me?
Damn.
What
Oh,
is
Bruce is
going
back.
on? 24,
So that's,
26, 28.
Thank you.
Alright.
Nice.
Jesus.
Bruce is furious. He just brings his sword up and stabs into him.
You see his grip on you begin to loosen a little before it tightens once again, but you've caused a great wound on him and he looks very weak.
All right.
Isn't that the one? Oh damn, he has a lot of
Yeah, it's
health.
the one you hit. Yeah, they're pretty tanky. And I'll try again. Here we go. The same one. Oh god. I guess that's a miss then.
Up to you. Do you want to use inspiration or anything you want?
I mean, you have advantage though, no?
No,
No.
I don't. I'm
You didn't
just
reckless
trying
attack.
to avoid that. And you know what? Yes, I'll use my last inspiration point to re-roll that.
Good.
I'm feeling like I want to do that.
You really need them dead because
Wow.
you really need to get off.
Wow. I mean, doesn't Reckless give you advantage in all your turns?
He didn't
Restrained.
use
Oh,
Oh,
reckless
you
at all.
did. It was poison, which is something.
Okay, okay.
Yeah, he wanted to avoid them attacking because he said he was going to be surrounded, so he didn't use reckless
Yeah,
at all.
Of course.
Yeah.
I said I did use a reckless attack.
I understood the other way around because he's grappled anyway, so they are attacking him at advantage. That's what I thought you
Yeah,
said.
they're already going to hit me with advantage, so I'm swinging
Yeah.
recklessly to just get a normal.
Alright,
Oh,
so
okay.
then you don't need to use inspiration, right?
As you swing
Oh,
the
no.
first time and you carve this wound into him and you see his strength still there, you take your blade. Tell us how you dispatch this foe.
Okay. With the first attack that did hit, I just sort of like I can't English good. I raise up the sword, I stab it into him, and then he tightens his grip. I then twist the blade and get off and twist.
Immediately the muscles relax, just land on the floor. His serpentine tail just now limp. You see him twitch a little bit before he goes still.
All right, as he takes the blade, he turns and faces the other two, and I just say, "Ah, where's your god now, boys?" That's my turn.
Nice.
The slither.
Wow. Okay, well, after your turn, I guess I'll take this one and you take the other one, right, Cisco?
Sure. Cool.
Okay.
Perfect.
So this one, he'll look at you and he will start wailing on you. Which number is
Go
this
for it.
guy? It's number 1. Oh, there's only number 1s left. Okay.
He moved away. Do I get a reaction?
Nope. I was just checking. Okay. As you are not restrained anymore, it is going to be straight rolls against you. And you.
He's still got advantage at me because I was swinging recklessly to
Thank
undo
you for
the
your honesty. Yep.
advantage.
Perfect. 2 scimitar strikes against you. 16.
16 matches, so that does hit.
So 4 points already reduced.
Mm-hmm.
And another 4 points already reduced. And a bite comes through with a 22 to hit. And you take 5 plus 7, 12, half to 6. Another 6 points already reduced.
That potion's already been used up.
Alright. That is the end of that Yuanti's turn. They have no mercy. But Maz, at the beginning of your turn, I need you to give me... Oh,
He's already poisoned, isn't he?
I'm already poisoned.
Yep, but you still may take poison damage. Give me a constitution
Okay,
saving throw.
fair enough. That's a 12. How
Using
much poison damage?
No, you're not using anything? Great. You take
No.
only 3.
Only 3. Good. Right. So I'm gonna.
One of the Yuanti shouts.
I'm gonna. 1 second. I'm just gonna see how much movement it'll take. I think 20 movement to get to these guys, just because of where I am.
5,
So-
10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
Right. Okay. In that case, I'll use movement to get here,
Alright.
and okay. I'm gonna use my last inspiration and just go for the big guns. I'm gonna, like last time, I pull a card out, and as I'm running to an orange, stretching a rune onto the card, and I just kind of fling it towards them and cast Inflict Wounds.
Nice. Alright.
And I'm gonna use my inspiration to make that a standard roll,
Alright.
and I'm gonna use my second to last third level slot. 33.
Wow.
Wow.
Wait.
15 to hit. Oh.
A 15 to hit. Will that do it? Oh wait, I said I was using my my inspiration.
Yeah,
So-
to make it a.
To make it a straight roll.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Actually, as you kind of your magic goes off and you feel like you're not gonna hit the creature, you actually do.
Also, if it doesn't kill it, because it's a damaging spell, I can add a d6.
So you can add the d6.
So that is 37
Wow.
points of necrotic.
Turn this guy into dust.
Yeah.
Burn.
I'll
You
change the
look
HP.
super wounded. Yeah, yeah. If you don't mind, sorry. I
Yeah,
wasn't
I'll do
sure.
it. That's fine.
You see his skin blackens. Half of his body looks like now like he's been scorched by necrotic, withering skin.
But this
But
is
he's still standing.
Can I use something else as well? So with my bonus action, I'm gonna still make sure that the corpse of their leader is still burning.
Oh,
With,
so he's heat metal.
Yeah, heat metal is still up, and I'm gonna use my bonus action to make sure that corpse burns away slightly.
nice. Okay.
So do you want me to roll the 2d8?
Just,
3d8.
just 1 second because he's grappling ruin. So I'm just not gonna get
Well,
any
well,
damage
he's
to him.
dead, though.
But you know,
He's dead,
he's dead,
though, so I
he's
assume his grip's loosened.
Everyone's dead.
that's that's true.
Oh no!
Does he loosen though? Make a fate roll, Errol. Does he loosen the grip or does it tighten when he died? That's really nasty one.
I mean,
No,
realistically, it would still
you
be
release
tight
the
because
damage.
rigor mortis.
Yeah,
Rigor
that's
mortis
what I'm
takes a bit of
thinking.
time
Yeah.
to set in. It takes more than 3 seconds.
Well, I'm also I'm heating. I don't think is his tail metal.
Nah, I'm just
Yeah.
missing up with
All
that.
right, fair enough.
Yeah, he
So,
takes the damage
yeah.
and you
Yeah,
activate
just
the
make
thing.
sure.
He contorts.
So that's 13 plus a d6.
It hisses,
So that's 15.
and the smell of cooked reptile can be. Plus poison is in the air now. All right.
Lovely.
Okay.
Yeah, that's
Matt,
me.
That's you, Aki.
Can Aki see anyone? Well, actually,
He
he
sees
can see
Yagu.
Ruin.
I think he can see Ruin unconscious, Yagu's top of his head, and probably like the ceiling of the inside. That's it.
Yeah, I think Aki will go over to Ruin and I know it will cause him to get into this smog or whatever it is, but he will try and get to Ruin, see he's down, and to try and heal him with Cure Wounds.
Sure. Make a con save first, and then the cure wounds.
Yeah, he has. Aki has a +8. He should be good.
Yeah, I mean, I keep
22.
Never mind then.
Alright, and then a cure
and-
wounds on.
Yeah, a Cure Wounds at first level. 12 points of healing.
Oh,
Oh
nice.
wow.
Matt's HP, indeedio.
How do
Neighborino? Just, I assume just put 12 on his.
There it is.
Yeah.
There it is. I figured it out because it's always
Yeah.
weird how it looks when you're on death saving throws.
Yeah, so he heals 12, and I believe. I can't see anyone, can I?
You can make a perception check.
Okay.
Oh crap! Never mind. I'll tell you guys about it later in private. I
You
just
can-
realized there's something with it.
Yeah, you can see
exploit.
in the distance. You can see the Yuan-Ti standing right there. I will say he
Yeah.
has cover, so I'll say he has half cover. So give him a plus.
Yeah, in that case, I'll just. Can I try and help Ruin up? Because he's like a small creature?
Yeah, sure. Why not?
Cool. Then I'll do that.
Okay. All right. Yagu.
So Ruan is not prone, yeah? He's upright now. Yeah?
Yeah, he's up right now. Yagu, please give me a con saving throw.
On save on the way. That's a 20.
Yeah.
What would you like to do?
Yeah. If I walk over this dead body, do I also get affected by the heat metal stuff?
Are you stepping? No. I mean, unless Yagu
So I can
is-
get over here
Unless
safely with
Yagu
them.
really wants to step on it, no. So yeah, you can see it. It's,
Well, we
it's
know how
there.
clumsy Yagu can be. Like,
That's
it's
true,
kind of
that's
his
true.
thing.
Oh,
Does he wear
Stuck
shoes?
to like a
I
frying
I
pan.
wouldn't be
think-
surprised.
I think Yagu's been burnt enough. All right, so can we?
Yeah. He knows what heat is by now. Speaking of heat, he will use his bonus action to ignite his blades of the serpent.
Okay.
And I'm also gonna use my inspiration to just make it a straight roll
All right. Throw to hit.
to hit the guy on the left. 13 hits.
Unfortunately, no. That misses. It.
Can I use another inspiration to re-roll this, or do you say no?
Go ahead. It's like a luck. It's like a luck, right? You said. Oh, we're not doing that. now?
Yeah, but on the luck,
Yeah, no.
if you ask if he hits and we tell you it doesn't, then
Yeah.
that cancels the inspiration
Okay.
use. Because luck is before you know the result, but you know it's like a little time. But anyway,
thought-
let's
okay.
say yes. Let's be nice. From next week, we're gonna change
Okay,
that maybe
yeah.
to
Okay.
Yeah, I still
Yes,
have a
if
lot
you
of
know the
inspiration to
result,
burn.
then-
Help
yeah.
me.
okay.
yeah.
All
Okay,
right.
so then a 27 hits for 12 points
That's
plus 2, so it's 14 points of fire.
As the flaming serpent swords in your hand ignite, and you reach out to strike this creature, you can see its demise, its fear of this blade, the serpent tongues. How would you like to kill it?
Ooh. he will go for a Kratos finish. He will step blade 1, blade 2 into his shoulders, and he will basically cut them together, and his head will just pop off.
No, nice.
Whoa.
As the
Santa
rest of
Monica
his body
Studios.
Yeah.
Santa Monica Studios, please sponsor us. I don't want to pay for the game. I don't want to pay for Ragnarok, but I still want to play it.
Give us all copies. Okay. Anything else, Yagu?
Yes, we'll walk over here, and so this was my first attack, right?
Mhm.
Just to clarify.
I think
Then,
so, yeah.
then
Yeah.
second attack with oh my god. And I'm not gonna ask. Can I use my inspiration to attack again?
Go ahead. Go roll to it. Go ahead.
Okay, yeah, okay.
13 damage.
Wait, have you been using your inspiration to make that second one normal roll?
Yes,
Okay,
I'm
then you
finally
need to
on
use
4
another one.
inspiration.
Oh my
Finally.
god.
It all took me 1 round to lose all my inspiration.
I've never seen someone burn through those that fast.
Yeah.
Me too.
All
So that's 15 points of fire damage, and I will second level smite this one.
Ooh, okay. There's
Okay.
more damage to
Oh,
come.
nice.
And
Damn.
yes.
That's only
Yeah,
4 points of radiation.
Radiation,
Radiation.
damage.
Oh, I don't
Radiation,
like
yeah.
that.
Radiation, good job. I was thinking Fallout.
Oh great, we're all gonna
Oh, nice.
we're all gonna turn into ghouls now, smooth skin.
Okay. Bam.
Anything else?
No.
Okay.
Oh, wait. Over here.
As you move along, you stand next to the Yuan Ti, who is about to take its turn. Cisco?
All right. Yeah, so the Yuan Ti will look around, looking to see who looks more sick from this poison. He will check your lips to see who's got blackened lips and kind of like weird face. And one up, and he will go ahead and attack. One attack on you, Bruce, as he's grappling you.
He's grappling
still?
me?
I mean, as the other one was grappling you. Actually, yeah, no one is grappling you anymore. Yeah, you're
Yeah,
not
but you still got
constricted
advantage
anymore.
because I was
Yeah,
swinging
he's
reckless in the
dead.
last round of
Yeah,
attacks.
yeah, but you did go reckless, so yeah. he
I
will-
did indeed.
Okay, so he will
Kill
do
him,
a bite.
Cisco! Kill him!
Yeah, a bite attack on you at advantage. Let me just oh, he's got it.
Oh, wow.
Come on.
No.
Whoa, that's a 17 hit you.
It does.
Right, as he hits you, you will take 10 points of damage, reduced to 5 total. 2 piercing and 4 poison. Sorry, 6 actually.
Is that a
6 points of
second
damage, yeah.
chunk of damage? So another 6?
No, it was 6.
No,
not meant
it's
to be.
just 1.
It's meant to be
it's meant to
6.
be 6. Yeah, it's 12. I said 10, but it was 12 initially.
Oh,
And
okay.
then he will. Mini. Gonna attack Yagu as a newcomer as well. He will do a scimitar attack to you towards your direction. Oh, he's rolling with advantage. I shouldn't be rolling with advantage. Sorry, I'll roll again. My apologies. Okay.
Wow.
Whoa! Okay, as he hits you, you feel the pain of the crit as his scimitar kind of breaks a chunk of your shell that goes away, and you take 11 points of damage.
Is that halved already or no?
Oh yes, no, it's not half already,
Yeah.
so it will be half to 5. Actually, 11, yeah, 5.
And this is all piercing or slashing or damage, right?
Yeah, it's slashing.
Cool. Yes.
And
Reach
then
paid off.
for his third attack, he will attack the newcomer. I will attack you, Mas. Well, you're not that newcomer, but yeah, another scimitar attack there.
Can he reach Maz?
Oh, yes, sorry, my apologies. No, he cannot reach Mas, actually. Thinking.
Attack Yagu again, I'm guessing. Yeah.
Yeah, actually, no, he's gonna attack Bruce better.
Okay.
As he looks
Yeah,
more
go on.
wounded.
Old time's sake. Come on.
So let me put the advantage back on. Ooh, okay, 21 to hit.
Mm-hmm.
But it's less damage, so it's 2 points of slashing damage already reduced.
Sure thing.
Okay, and you see like this kind of zealot hatred on his eyes. Like, he's ready. He feels honored to die for Seth. And you can see on his eyes, he knows he's gonna die already.
That's Rune's con save.
Oh, nice.
Nice. Nothing happens. Keep going.
Okay, so what Rune's gonna do? He can still see. Actually, he's gonna be about right there. Yeah, 15 feet. He's gonna move there, and he's gonna fire 2 Eldritch Blasts, and they're both at disadvantage because he's poisoned, which is fine. So public disadvantage. So the first one's gonna be a 15 to hit.
Hits.
Okay, and that first one is gonna do normal roll for damage. 2 damage.
Oh,
Okay.
what?
Damn it.
He didn't add the charisma. He didn't get that packed. Disadvantage for the second Eldritch Blast.
Hits.
That's a 15 to hit again.
Oh, nice. Yeah. Slowly but surely.
Just spatting him for the first one.
4 damage for that second Eldritch Blast.
Okay.
Nice.
And that's going to be the end of Ruin's turn because he can't really move.
Also, he healed because the big boy died.
No, that's the thing. He did that before he went down the first time, so I didn't want to retcon, so that's why.
Oh, right, okay.
You see, yeah, I just let it go. But Harold's turn. He's gonna bonus action Planar Warrior.
Con save.
And,
please.
Oh, yep. Sorry about that. Let me
So,
go here. On save. That's gonna be a 15.
okay, keep going.
Okay. Bonus action Planar Warrior. Harold's gonna move 5. And he can see this guy right here. He's gonna take with normal arrows, pot shots using Planar Warrior at him.
Okay.
Planar Warrior disadvantage. Let me turn that on because I'm not using inspiration because I ain't rich with inspiration like some of y'all.
I used all mine up.
That's a 12. I'm just gonna roll the second attack.
Mhm.
Okay. Disadvantage. Same thing. So he just misses with 2 regular arrows, and
Okay.
that's the end of Harold's turn.
All right.
See that UNT moves like so fast with his
Yep.
head.
Plus, the smoke's kind of occluding Harold's vision a bit.
So fast.
As you release the 2 arrows, you see the tomb itself, more yellow light, more exuding more of this mist out, expanding even further. And those that are feeling it seems like it's intensifying as well. I need everyone to give me a Constitution saving throw, please. The DC has also increased.
Harold is a natural 20. Let me get runes right
Nice. Good rolls, guys. Well,
now. Runes is a 22.
All right, everyone that got below a 16, you all take 9 points of poison damage, and whoever is not poisoned is now poisoned if you failed. All right.
and I think that will be a great place maybe for us to take a break.
Oh yeah, it's been going on for a while. I think that's a good idea. The
Yeah,
top of the
if it's
round,
okay.
we'll come back to this and kind of conclude what happens here.
Oh,
If
I
they
don't even check the time.
Yeah, I know, right? It's
Yeah.
just been flying by. Thank you so much for watching. We'll be back shortly. See you guys in a bit. And welcome back. We are going to
Hello.
continue straight away into what was happening. It was the end of the round. Poison hit everyone, but it is now Bruce. Your turn.
Bruce is now
Bruce, sorry.
laughing at the 1T here in an attempt to sort of scare him a little bit. But this is what Bruce does when he's in the middle of a fight. And I'm going to swing recklessly at this thing. So I do get advantage for this one because I'm not poisoned, not yet anyway. Here we go. Hiya!
Wow.
For 19 points of damage. Ah!
All right. Slicing him up, he looks very wounded.
Well, guess what? Guess what? I'm going to be really nice. I'm going to put my hand on his shoulder and I'm going to hit him again.
It's alright. You're gonna sun this man. Is that what you're doing? Like, sun.
I'm not angry. I'm just disappointed.
As you hit him with this blow, Bruce, same with your survival and your techniques of fighting that you've been perfecting for these few weeks, almost months now, even more. You know this creature will die with this blow. How would you like to kill him?
Would you? And you know what? I'm going to do that as I slash him and he staggers, and then I just walk over to I do put my hand on his shoulder and he goes like, "I'm not angry. I am just really fucking disappointed," and then just run him through.
You see it spits on you, and the blood just kind of drips all over your kind of body and face as the weight of his body begins to kind of onto your blade, and as you pull it out,
I do indeed.
he falls onto the floor. The fight is over. All the Yuan-Ti that you can see around you is dead.
We gotta get out of this. Let's
Is
go.
the altar is still going, right?
I was about to say, yeah. I look to the altar. Can I close it? You look like it can be closed.
There is a thick slab that is on top of it that has been shifted, pushed over actually onto its side, and perhaps you may be able to close it. Do you go and inspect it?
I do want to inspect it. I just want to try and put the slab on it. Are we out of combat now? Because I want to do this quickly.
I mean, I think what
rage.
Mon means to say is that you will need to get closer either way. So when you
Okay.
get closer, he will reveal something else to you.
10, 15, 20, 25.
All right. This, as you get close to it, you see the slab on the sound. The smoke is coming out, and as you kind of peer into it, you see that it's like a void. It's like a void. It's just this smoke coming out of. You don't even see the bottom of it, or if it even has a bottom. The slab is on next to you. You can attempt to put it on.
Okay.
Okay.
Is there anything on the altar specifically that looks like it's keeping the ritual going?
It doesn't matter because I'm going to close this anyway.
right, okay.
Can Errol go and like help him out? Like grab one end of like what I'm assuming is like the top of it, and
As you both attempt to start closing it, you think to yourselves, as you were told, that if there was something here, maybe it might be inside there. Maybe those relics that they were talking about.
Yeah, but we can always just take this off later if we wanted to.
Yeah, we really need to stop what's going on.
He's
okay.
closing this.
It's okay.
Go.
All right, go ahead. Roll
Yep.
me athletics check with advantage, please. You already have advantage, but go ahead.
Natural 20.
All right.
Don't worry, I got this.
You managed to get it on top. Bruce, you feel it. There is something that is trying to force you not to close it. There is this element of divine energy, but evil and dark, that is pouring this toxicity into this room. And as you push it onto it, you've almost closed it. You managed two-thirds of the way of it's closed. I will say that is because you attacked twice. That's your turn. Maz, go ahead. What would you like to do?
stay
Unless,
close!
sorry, wait, Bruce, do you want to move anywhere, or are you just going to stay there?
He's going to stay there and he'll say, "There's something trying to mess with my head here. Help me out, someone."
Go ahead, Mass.
I think I'll just inspire Bruce to. You've definitely got this. You can do this, and I think I'll also get in and see if I can try something to help with the strength and
On save.
yeah, con save as well.
Thank you so much.
15.
15? That
Yeah,
does not
15.
actually make it now.
Okay.
So you take 8 points of poison damage.
Yep, that's fine, and I'll still inspire him, and just say because
I'm assuming that's
just
your last inspiration, right?
I have one bardic inspiration left,
Okay, cool.
and I'll
You normally have 5, no?
5. I've used 4. Can I try my best to help, or see if anything on the altar is specifically keeping the reaction going?
As you move around, you look around, and you immediately, as you get close to it, you feel this presence as well, trying to force its way out. But you don't see anything else. You see Bruce there. He's trying to push against. He's using all his might, but it seems like his might is actually used to hold this lid open. You see it shift back a little bit as Bruce pushes it back again. There is something against you right here, but you may, as an action, give him the help action on his next turn to make another athletics if you want.
I'll use the help action and just say, we gotta help Bruce, everyone.
All right. You shift where? We'll move to whichever side you want.
I'll move close to him, yeah, and just kind of give him the help action,
All right.
back inspiration, all that.
Aki, make a con save.
Aki does better con saves than I do. 17.
That's fine for now. All right.
Yeah.
What would you like to do?
Aki will bless. Yeah, he will bless. Well, I assume he'll like come in closer and bless Brucey boy.
All right. You are now blessed. Anything else from Yagu? I mean, from Aki.
No, I don't believe so.
Who are the other 2 creatures, or is it only?
Yeah, who else does he bless, please? It's three creatures.
Yagu and Herald. First 2 people I saw.
All right. Yagu, you're up. What would you like to do?
Con save.
Goes-
Con save.
Yeah,
That too.
I will do that first.
Remember the
Let's say,
bless.
You're fine.
That's good enough. Joku would like to inspect the sword that this big boy is holding.
All right. As you reach down to the weapon he is holding, you see it is a sword. It is kind of with a kind of white, almost looks like ivory, but then you realize it's kind of shaped as a serpent fang. Do you take it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Wait. I will use Divine Sense first.
Okay.
But I will try to look at the sword and to the altar, so I don't know if he can position him somehow.
You know that your aura has shrunk as well, so you would need to be either one or the other.
Then he will take the sword and he will move eventually to the altar to do
Right.
it.
As you pick up the sword, you see it immediately kind of shrink and shift into a smaller version of itself in your hand as you hold it in the hilt.
That's kind of cool.
Alright.
Then
I
I will.
I can identify it later.
Same.
Oh,
Then I
alright.
will walk over here and do the sorry, do the Divine Sense thingy.
Alright.
Okay, make a religion check, please.
Religion, I have disadvantage on those because poisoned. But I do get a 1d4.
You want to add
Let's actually the D4 is for saves.
saving throws?
Only
Oh,
saves, right?
Yeah,
Oh
sorry.
yeah, whoops.
Saves an
So-
attack
Well then it's an 11.
with an 11.
As
Yeah, go ahead.
you try to kind of like connect to your god, you feel her so far away and you aren't sure, but innately you feel evil from it just because who you are.
All right.
So for Ruin's turn, let me get the con save ready.
And don't know if I've. Yeah.
Anything else
Uh,
from you? Actually, you could maybe bonus action. Maybe can you? How much weight can you move with your telekinetic shaft?
It says large or smaller creature. It
Creatures.
doesn't say anything about weight.
Creature,
So.
yeah, it has to be creature. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, but I assume like small items help as well. But yeah.
So Ruin
Can
killing
I-
his con save. How much
Ruin
damage is he?
takes 9 points of poison damage.
Okay. Sorry, Mark, go ahead.
Yeah, can he? Is there anything he can put the sword into in the altar? Is there anything he can?
You see nothing, but immediately you feel the presence as well. Whatever this is, it's bad. And you, with that religion check, just even you, I think both of you kind of realize if you do not close this, it will continue to be spreading. It will continue to spread. It will continue to grow even more powerful. It is almost as if you don't know the extent of this. It just keeps on growing and getting bigger and bigger. And you feel worried at this situation if it doesn't close. Alright.
Yeah,
Anything
then
else?
Well, I want to help Bruce, but I think I've done too much in a turn
Right.
yet.
Ruin, you're up.
Alright, so Ruin failing his con save and taking the damage. He is going to go up to Bruce. He's going to move 30 feet over here, and he's going to do guidance on Bruce.
Okay.
Uh,
Guidance. That's what I wanted to do, not bless. Anyway, it's fine.
Okay.
yeah.
Uh,
So Bruce is going to get guidance on him
Alright.
as
That's
he's
it?
right there, and that'll be that's the end of Ruin's turn.
Harold?
Errol's turn. What Errol's going to do, realizing that he is going to do the con save. That is what he's going to do.
With the bless on top.
Yep. That's not going to matter.
Oh no.
How much damage?
You take 11 points of poison damage.
11, okay. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go to the opposite side. Actually, do I even have enough movement? Yeah, I do. And I'm gonna basically try to because the way I picture it, Bruce is holding it on top of it at this point, right? He's not pulling it or pushing it. He's just pushing it downward.
Yeah, he's trying to close it, so he's
So
trying to push it.
Harold is just gonna hop right on top and try using his own body weight to jump on it to force it down.
So imagine a tomb. He's trying to slide
Yeah.
this kind of lid across, and he's 2/3 of the way there. So if you're
Harold, get off! You're making it heavier.
yeah, that's basically what.
Okay, I thought he was pushing it down. So
Nope.
Harold's just gonna drag it then on the opposite side of him.
Perfect. Okay.
Yep.
All right. Great. So we have Maz and Errol both helping to push against it at the moment. Oh no. Well, Maz is giving advantage. Okay. Cool. I'm keeping track.
And,
All right.
and there's guidance on Bruce. Don't forget that from.
Okay. Perfect.
The conspiration.
You feel this
Yeah.
kind of immense energy of emit out of this. Firstly, Bruce, you feel it pushing back. I need you to give me a contestant check to see if you can hold this, whatever presence it is that's happening from the other side is resisting back. If you do, you will manage to hold your thing, or it may come back a little bit if you fail.
Okay.
So
Since it's not yet my turn, I'm assuming I still have the advantage of my rage.
Rage.
yes, you do. No, that's
Okey
correct.
doke. Here we go. Athletics check, gentlemen. And can I outmuscle a god? We're about to find out. Natural 20 again. I'm
Double.
Natural
20, man.
Fuck you, god!
Wow.
The
And
power
you know
of
what?
friendship.
Yeah, I think it's Saloon. Saloon is right there with you, bro.
I like that. Saloon reaches out and he also feels like there's something on his shoulder. He thinks it's Maz. Wait, that's not Maz's hand. And that's the first time Saloon has made any kind of connection with Bruce in particular, because it's always been Bruce she's sort of reached out to it. So this is good. I like that.
Immediately as you're doing the intensity, the three of you that are surrounding him right now, you see Bruce's eyes go white, and there is this kind of divine light that's kind of just shining out of it. And I think with these 2 natural 20s that happens, you see Bruce just push back against this tomb, against this lid, and no other check is needed. You all just move out the way as this intense strength just manages to close this tomb, and the fume stops, and this mist around you begins to dissipate. And as that happens, carry on.
Bruce immediately, as he does it, he just sort of collapses, utterly exhausted with that. It's also a lot of heavy blood loss.
You've done well there, Brucey boy.
Holy crap, Bruce.
So is that?
That's insane, man.
Yeah, is that it? Are we done here?
I need a drink.
I think so.
We'll get you something.
And looking at the 2 Yuan T bodies on the altar, it's like, okay. Sadly, we couldn't get to them in time.
We should.
It's still a big fucking win, guys.
Yeah, all things.
This has been stressful.
And then looking at the big guy, I blew his brains out.
That was fucking.
Yeah. We were fucking ruthless.
So is that job done from the Gripply mother?
So
We
Well,
can
looks
Looks like
around.
it.
we can head back to where the other Gripply are, try to get them settled, and then head back to her.
We should be cautious though still. But I think as a big group we should be fine to move.
I agree.
DMs, is there anything else of note here on them at all?
As the mist kind of dissipates around you, and you begin to see the dead bodies now forming like out of the mist. You see a few things. There is on the left-hand side near Errol, you see some sort of chime. Probably, Yagu, you notice that is probably what the ringing sign was. On the right of you, there is some sort of lantern. It's made of, it's kind of well made, and it has this kind of strange symbol in the front of it as well.
If we're okay, I'll spend some time to identify them, if that's possible.
Yeah.
That's perfectly fine. As you spend time bringing, you also notice 2 other things. Obviously, Yagu, you're holding the kind of serpent-like weapon. You know that eventually you will figure out that the armor that the Yuan-Ti Sur was wearing is also magical as well. And these are the 4 things that you notice. The first one, the chime, is known as a chime of opening. Let me see if I can just show to all players.
Yeah, I can do that.
Yeah, I've seen it. It's the wondrous item.
Yep, I've shown you
Yes.
all the things, so you guys can see it'll pop up as well.
Yeah,
Oh, there you
that's
go.
an armor
Okay.
as well.
That's the armor that you find and you identify. The lantern, I'll reveal that now
Oh
too.
yeah, lantern. Okay. Ooh, that looks so awesome actually.
That is the
Okay,
lantern that you find.
And I'll just say to the group, if it's all right, the armor there, I could call the scale armor, and this mithril plate can go to someone else.
Actually,
I don't think-
maybe just for our viewers, maybe we can actually say aloud what it's okay.
Yeah, so
Annoy someone, otherwise we do it.
I don't really mind what people take. I mean, the sword's cool, but I think that's really for melee guys. I don't think anyone else really used the mithril armor other than you and
Ruin.
Ruin. Ruin's already given it away, so I think maybe that could just be flogged.
Ruin will say at this point, maybe we can, maybe I can use it, but I'll need a blacksmith.
Well, when we get back to Candlekeep.
Does the Harold will take off the mithril armor, give it back to Ruin. You can have this back, and then I'll equip the serpent scale armor on Harold right now.
Nice.
Okay, so the serpent scale armor, you can apply your full dexterity modifier to it. That is pretty cool, and it doesn't have disadvantage.
Yep.
The chime of opening, you can use it to unlock as an action, like a thing that it has been locked 120 feet away from it. That is pretty awesome as well. Then the Lantern of Revealing stops. You can see invisible creatures and objects with it for a certain time of time, as long as it's burning. And lastly, the Chime of Opening. You can use. We've gone through that. And which one am I
Serpent
missing?
Fang.
Actually, yeah, the Serpent Fang. All right, and Serpent Fang. It must be behind here. Oh yeah, it's here. Serpent Fangs is a magical weapon that you do extra poison damage with it. 1d10 damage poison on a hit with it. So, yeah.
The longsword.
That's too useful a weapon just to flog. We ought to keep that.
Who wants that?
Yeah, I can't use it. I'm dex based.
I can use it, but I mean that depends. There's also Ruin. I'm not sure. I think he can use it if he. I'm not sure. His player's not here, so I don't know if he would want it.
Maybe we just keep it on hand because, like, I think maybe Ross may want it. Maybe. I don't know.
So
We just keep it on hand.
Yeah,
I'm interested in either this lantern or the chime if anyone's not bothered.
The chime and the lantern, they have limited use, so please read it fully. So.
Oh, okay. I did know about the chime, but I'll add those to my inventory. And if anyone wants any of them, that's fine.
Did I tell you how many of the? So the chime. Does it tell you how many?
Yeah, actually, it has after the Malisoner. It's got 2 hours of fuel remaining and has 5 uses left.
And
the chime has 5 uses, and the the lantern of you only has 2 hours of fuel remaining. Yeah. There we go. Yeah.
And I'll walk up to Bruce and give him back his potion of flying. Here you go.
Nice.
Thanks. Glad it wasn't needed.
Yep. Seriously, man, I gotta strength train with you.
Try that dumbbell. Does wonders. And I'll be honest, I don't think that was just me doing that.
I mean, besides me and Maz, you were doing like 90% of the lifting, man.
Oh, I know you guys were there, but it wasn't that. I mean, felt like Saloon reached down or something, or I don't know. It's only been Bruce who's really been speaking to before. I don't understand it myself. I might have a chat with Yagu about it later on before I go away.
Can I make a religion check during all this?
Sounds like you're becoming a believer.
Oh, I don't know about that. Like,
do you want to make a religion check to do what? Yagu?
Yeah, if he catched something from Saloon while Bruce was pushing the slabs.
Yeah, make it with advantage actually.
So does that make it a normal one since I'm still poisoned, or do you say screw the rules?
I say enough time has passed, an hour has passed, and the poison is off.
Okay, perfect.
And that's a 21.
Eldath has a close relationship with Saloon, and as Bruce describes this this feeling that he had, you get a feeling that Eldath puts a feeling in you that she was there. Saloon provided the strength that she could not provide you. And at the same time, you get a feeling at this point that she wishes to connect with you somehow, Eldath.
If it helped at all, you would have probably seen Bruce's eyes glow this sort of burning silver as well.
Well, Bruce, you aren't wrong. Saloon is definitely watching over you.
Seriously. Damn. A brute like me. Who don't outbeat all.
I'm glad someone's watching over us, but my God,
Well-
can they get us a drink?
Well,
Amen to that.
Well, I doubt they have any good booze in, Fish Town over there, so...
Well, speaking of Fish Town, we
hold on.
really gotta go.
I was going to say, a place like this, they'll know exactly how to distill booze from wherever they can find, and it'll be the really potent stuff.
In that case, let's go get some good quality booze.
Yeah, I need to replenish my blood loss.
All right.
Should we take... I mean, we're already done with the main threat. Should we just take an hour just to relax here?
I'd rather leave.
Or should we just go straight out, back,
An
and
hour
then...
has passed, so you could take a short rest if you guys wanted while all that was happening. Once you
Okay.
finish, while you investigate and all that.
No, Bruce would
As
rather
long
just
as
go
someone's
rather
okay.
than wait another hour.
Okay. If you're all in agreement, I will continue the story. As you all take the rest and recover from this situation, the tomb now closed, the Yuan-Ti threat seemingly gone, the main leader dead, head exploded, and body seared by now what looks like a reverse tan on his body. You begin making your way back to the Gripply village, and at this time, as word gets around, you see the rest of the Gripply from the trade post begin to come through. It is nighttime, but this does not stop the festivity of your success as the Gripply village throw down a party for you guys for your success. And as that happens, there is crab meat and crab meat and crab meat everywhere for you, filled with
Are there
and there
are
is
there
go ahead.
are there drums made with the heads of our enemies, like on Endor, or the ballads, or if anyone has heard the ballad of Return of the Jedi?
Imagine like the Ewok party, like
Yeah,
Gandalf.
I'm getting Ewok vibes. If
Yeah,
anyone
they
else
are
is,
Yeah,
feasting
same.
and giving you the like Bruce had thought about the potent alcohol that they create as Gripply the Gripply race. It tastes a little kind of, even though it looks kind of watered down, there is this intense concentration of it while you're drinking it down. The party goes on through the night. Whatever, if there was any Yuan-Tis left, with their mentality they would come and attack, but there's nothing happens. You enjoy, everything is great, and the Pond Mother begins croaking around, getting everyone to kind of assemble around the main building of hers. In the middle of this building, there is this kind of large pool. It's not deep in that sense. It goes up to perhaps waist. In Ruin's case, he might drown in it, but everyone else is perfectly fine. She points towards the pool and gestures for you to enter, and says, and I'll leave it to Siska.
Oh, thank you. I don't remember the voice I gave her last times. Just
Yeah,
go with
yeah.
anyone. I'm sorry.
Go with it, yeah.
Oh, Oh, you save us all. Thank you so much. Now, like promised, I have a gift for you.
I'm just going
Okay.
to check how
Alright.
drunk Bruce has gotten by this point. Hang on.
Please.
Oh, no, that should have been
So, oh.
Can I take the one on the left, please?
Sure. Sure.
He's
yeah.
not. He's looking pretty merry, but he's had a lot. He's drank loads. He just keeps going. You're all like, "Fucking hell, where's he putting all?"
Right. As you
Please submerge yourselves in the pool. And the gift, the greatest Ghibli gift.
And
what you-
Errol's
who goes
gonna
in, who
do it.
doesn't?
Bruce jumped
I
in.
assume Ruin's gonna want to go in. Errol is gonna go in.
Bruce
Uh,
I can't
cannonballs
speak
in.
for the rest of the group. but-
Yagu, you going in?
Yeah, of course, a pool. He
Yep.
joins.
Perfect. And what about, well, the last but not least?
I guess.
Yeah?
I guess.
What about
Okay.
Aki?
Yeah.
Just to be sure, he's going in
Bruce
as well.
drags Aki in. He's not getting him a choice. Come on!
Yeah.
You see them
All
all
right.
begin to raise their hands, and you begin to see this kind of cacophony of croaks that begin to happen. It almost sounds majestic, mythical, and it just takes you into a trance. Do you choose to fail, or do you wish to? There is something that's being put upon you. You feel something happening. You may
can
resist
we-
it if you want.
Can we tell whether it's a positive effect?
Unknown.
Can I insight the Pond Mother as we're doing it, like her
Yeah.
reaction?
Yeah, please go ahead.
I will also do that.
Bruce will automatically just let it happen. He's pretty drunk and he's had a big win. You know, he's on cloud 9 right now. It's been a while.
She's not hard to read. You can see that she's got definitely good intentions. You just save her people. She just fed you, like, no, she wouldn't want to harm you.
Yes, but
It's, as soon as
Sexual
Errol
ammonia
gets that
too.
vibe, Errol's just gonna let it happen. And I can't speak for Ruin, but I'm assuming he's also gonna let it happen. I mean,
Okay.
he would want to insight her also, and he would get that same result. So
Oh, so
that's
did,
Errol and Ruin.
did anyone?
What about you,
Yeah.
Luke? Luke is unsure. What?
I mean, once everyone else does, I suppose. Less willing, but we'll still do it.
Fun enough, I think Ruin might try and resist this, but that's
Yeah.
just that's the impression.
I
I get from
mean,
the plays on,
I
but,
think
yeah.
I
just
roll it
because
anyway?
he's not here and you are playing him Errol and you are going for it, let's say that Errol goes for it because he's not gonna be good afterwards.
Yeah.
It just sounds really cool, but then he's gonna be pissed off. So maybe once he finds out what it is
So
or
Ziki,
not.
what are you doing? Resisting or staying?
No, he stays. He
Alright.
stays.
And Yagu, are you resisting?
Of course, free bet. Huh.
You're resisting?
No. He's taking it.
He's taking it. All right.
Okay, so is Ruin resisting or is he doing it? That's I was
No,
confused.
he's doing it too.
Okay, I was confused by what you said. Sorry.
Alright.
Okay.
This, you don't know how much time has passed, and then afterwards, slowly, you begin to open your senses a little bit more. The croaking stops, and as they begin to croak towards you, it's as if you begin to understand everyone. So, you now all learn the new language, the Gripply language.
Ooh.
Whoa!
Oh,
like
it's
this.
a Spiderwick Chronicles type shit.
Yeah.
However, as you all kind of get excited by this, this a spiritual enhancement of a new language being put into your head, you fail to notice as Yagu is in somewhat of a trance. Yagu, you haven't woken up, or the sound of this croaking kind of muffles down into total silence as you find yourself deep water, but the water is still around you. There is not that pressure that you had once before. And in the distance, emerging out of the deep ocean is the kind of slumped and weakened body floating towards you of Eldath as she peers through these kind of tattered hair that normally is floating with ease and with beauty, seem to be still wounded and recovering from the turmoil that she had protecting you. She says nothing to you.
Can I move closer, or is she already like point blank?
She's moving closer towards you.
I intend to move closer to her as well if I'm capable of.
You get close and you reach her.
Can I insight check her just to make sure that it's her?
Go ahead.
I accidentally rolled with, but yeah, okay.
A 4?
Yeah, that's a 4. Nope.
You get
Definitely
close
her.
and
I'm
you kind of get close and you have this hesitation at first, but then you feel her divinity close to you. Despite her being wounded, you have an affinity with her, and you know it is her.
So it's really you, Eldat.
She kind of looks towards you. She raises her hands to your face. You get this feeling of confirmation, but at the same time, same as how your abilities have been hard, it seems like she's finding it very difficult to kind of bestow her power and recover at the same time.
You still can't communicate, I assume, or...
You get this feeling, a wave
Yeah.
of no.
I'm sorry, but I'm trying to find a way of knowing what I should do, but I have no idea of how I could actually help you, or well, the ideas I have, I still don't know how
You have a feeling
I
that
could.
she embraces you as you keep on talking. It's like how a mother to a child would feel, that she would do anything for you. She has sacrificed half of her power to stop another deity to destroy you. And she, in this embrace, tells you that she is willing to sacrifice all her power to strengthen you once again. Do you take the gift?
Just above game, this means most likely from my perspective that this will be her last source of power. Yeah, I get it, I get it. No. Wait. Jogu would say, if this means the end of you, then don't do it. But if you think you can spare the power, then yes. I will find a way to repair you, to get you back when you're, well,
You
get
feel
you.
this feeling of worry from her as she tells you in her touch, in her embrace, I will not die, but I will not be able to protect you if you ever waver again. Take my embrace, if you believe in me.
I do believe in you. And Jogu accepts her embrace.
Her embrace turns into a divine light that begins coalescing around you, through you, and you begin to feel the strength of Eldath emerging back into your soul. Those on the outside, you see this radiant glow once again, the pool itself beginning to glow underneath you all. As Yagu, your eyes open, and you are now embraced with the full power of Eldath once again. And on that note, we will end the session today. And we will continue back on where you guys go from there.
Yeah,
And
that was cool, man.
also, you all level up!
Yes.
Yay!
So,
Yeah,
yep,
we're
levels.
gonna have to let
Wait,
Ross know
yeah.
because I'm not touching that.
I'm gonna have to let Alec know because I'm also not touching that.
Yeah,
I'm
let
not
them
gonna
do
mess
that.
with the sheet.
Let them
But
do their
Yeah.
own level
I
up.
did put the mithril. Oh, I'll wait till stream. Sorry.
Yeah, no
I-
worries. Thank you everyone for watching. Thanks, players. That was an amazing fight and amazing
Thank you, Mo, as well.
conclusion of this kind of chapter. Yeah, and obviously the Cisco as well with his amazing DM. I hope we did justice to this book of cylinders
Yeah.
for Candlekeep.
Yeah, remember we are modifying a little bit,
Yeah,
so if you just make it enhancing it,
yeah, making it ours. And yeah, thanks to Dan Curtis and James Webster for their art and music that we use through this. Hopefully, we see you guys on Sunday for Dining Barovia, or next Tuesday where we will be where we will be continuing on the story of this chapter. But until then, have a good week, and we shall see you
Yay.
next week. Goodbye.
Yay.
Hi
Thank
everyone.
you. Good night.
Thank you guys.